All the good girls you take out for dinner, but all the bad girls you take out for liquor. All the good girls, they don't pull the trigger, but all the bad girls, they pull it much quicker. It's never too late to get down and party, switching from good to bad, cause you're not a feeling inside, oh inside your body. Let it come out with shots of Bacardi. Let your body go. We'll take it nice and slow. Just let your mind be free and come in close. All the good girls, they go to heaven, but the bad girls, they get backstage. Oh, the good girls, they go to heaven, but the bad girls, they get backstage. All the good girls, they go to heaven, but the bad girls, they get backstage. All the good girls, they go to heaven, but the bad girls, they get backstage. All the good girls, they go to heaven, but the bad girls, they get backstage. All the good girls, they go to heaven, but the bad girls, they get backstage. All the good girls, they act like beginners. All the bad girls, they know that they're sinners. All the good girls are really good kissers, but all the bad girls are really good strippers. Baby, don't slow it down, let's keep going. I think that you and I should lose clothing. I think that all the girls just need coaching, so let me show you how. Let's get on with it. Let your body go. We'll take it nice and slow. Just let your mind be free and come in close. All the good girls, they go to heaven, but the bad girls, they get backstage. Oh, the good girls, they go to heaven, but the bad girls, they get backstage. All the good girls, they go to heaven, but the bad girls, they get backstage. All the good girls, they go to heaven, but the bad girls, they get backstage. All the good girls, they go to heaven, but the bad girls, they get backstage. All the good girls, they go to heaven, but the bad girls, they get backstage. All the good girls, they the bad girls, they oh, the good girls, they the bad girls, they
She just wants to flirt, so I flirt right back. I just put in work, yeah, I work like that. Got me falling and it hurts, yeah, it hurts so bad. All in and it's worth everything I have.
I could feel the butterflies multiply every time I meet your eyes. Amplified deep inside, once I feel your skin on mine. Though I try, I can't hide all the ways I feel inside. You're everything I want in life.
She just wants to flirt, so I flirt right back. I just put in work, yeah, I work like that. Got me falling and it hurts, yeah, it hurts so bad. All in and it's worth everything I have.
Got a body and she naughty, never want her off me. Hot like wasabi, hot like some coffee. We drink like a hobby, like to get sloppy. We ain't never stop, yeah.
I just wanna drink with this girl all day. I don't wanna think, I just want to play. Keep me underneath the sheets while we sleep all day. I just wanna feed everything I crave.
I recall the first day that I met you. How could I forget you? No, I don't regret you. Hope I don't upset you. I miss laying in bed too. Your head up on my chest, you were never second best, boo.
Sipping on some liquor, we remember all the good times. Live a little quicker, thinking dreaming bigger, wish we could climb. Look up in the mirror, see it clear for a first time. Just a couple sinners, man, I wish I could reverse time.
Yeah, we fake it till we make it, or we break it off and hate it. Getting faded, getting naked, every time I feel impatient. And sometimes I can't escape it, I just wanna feel you shaping. Like my dreams, I can't sit back, I have to chase them.
She just wants to flirt, so I flirt right back. I just put in work, yeah, I work like that. Got me falling and it hurts, yeah, it hurts so bad. All in and it's worth everything I have. She just wants to flirt, so I flirt right back. I just put in work, yeah, I work like that. Got me falling and it hurts, yeah, it hurts so bad. All in and it's worth everything I have.
Yeah, I think everything's working.
All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to JAKLIVE. I'm Kyle, the chubby man Morrow, and to my right is...
I don't think this is
This
Kyle.
isn't right.
Yeah. Hey, we do got the 6 Infinity Monsters gathered together. So you want to try something, Jamie?
Yep.
What, 3, 2, 1.
Like J. Cole, it's my first time. Goddamn, man, she's so fine. She got a body and a sharp mind. Not a 9, she a straight dime. Short skirt and some hot socks. She finished up.
It worked!
I was in bed. What happened?
The magic of the Infinity Monsters. We
Hey,
summoned a
Monster!
Kyle. We summoned a Kyle! It worked!
What happens when you get all the Infinity Monsters together?
Snap your fingers and summon a Kyle.
I'm very confused. What
Come on,
happened?
buddy? We're on the show. It's
Friday.
2 o'clock from Friday.
Yeah, I know. Y'all said I could sleep in.
You did. It's 2 o'clock.
Well, that sucks. Okay. Well, how's everybody? Let's look at the chat.
Oh,
Yeah, a lot of people were confused because Chubby Boy was there.
Yeah, I decided I would do something, then I figured, oh, fuck, we're trying to do a skit.
Hey, everybody. My name is Kyle the Irishman Morrow, and welcome to JAK Live. On my right,
Alex Fatman Gregory.
on my left,
James Papa Fozzie Leach.
and together we are JAK, and we are so glad to have you guys here. Sorry we're running a little bit late. We kind of had a little bit of a mix-up and miscommunication, and I was told I can
What?
sleep, and that didn't work out.
What we have here is failure to
To
communicate.
It's 12 here. It looks like you guys.
Hot.
It's very hot. We've actually got a
We've
fan.
got a heat advisory going.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you hear a fan or two in the background, ignore that. It is hot as hell in this studio.
That's why.
You know what we need?
Shirtless Day.
A bubble machine.
Oh, yeah.
I'll
That's
just
it.
blow bubbles across us.
I was going to say shirtless day, but I don't want them to chase people off in Harvine.
Shirtless Day.
I don't know. Mardi Gras beads might come through the freaking camera. All right. So what is up with this? Like, what's the deal? What is going on?
Well, you've seen the memes,
yeah.
the Kyle memes, and the
And a
Infinity
cooler.
Monsters, and
We got the infinity picture.
so we're gonna find
It's
out.
Rubbermaid. Who
Yep,
would have thought?
the
We're gonna
Infinity
die.
picture. The only thing powerful enough that you can wield the Infinity Monsters with.
Ooh, 108 in Laredo. Man, you do got it hot.
Good God, man.
But we're 3 fat people sitting in close proximity, too.
yeah. So it's not been
Well,
fun.
2.5 fat guys.
2.5 men. All right. So
Should we go ahead and mix them up so we have something to drink?
do we want to mix them up now, or do we want to wait? Chat. Let's hear it. I want to hear.
Mix them now or go in color coordination according to the Marvel movies.
We're giving you guys right away on this one.
I start with the Tesseract.
All right, hold on. Let's hear what they have to say. Let's hear what they have to say because they're told
Mix.
I'm getting a mix.
All right, put the jug in the center. Grab 2 each. We're going to have a special can pop in this episode.
Oh, I get green and orange. Awesome.
I
my
got blue and
favorite.
red. I'm
All right,
Superman.
Mike, 1 can each.
Oh, wait. Yep.
Ready? Next round.
Oh, we're gonna pop them.
There we go.
Needs to be a little bit closer.
Oh my God! Oh my God! What have you done? Mistakes were made.
People died.
People died. Oh my God, that
People
looks
might die.
atrocious. What have we done? We may ruin Monster for me. I don't know. We'll see. And then we're gonna add this green.
And then the last stone.
The last stone. Oh my God! No, it's all over my mod. No.
And the last one. Anybody hear any snapping going on?
Chug, 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 chug. It's going to be black. You know, honestly, it's
kind of a
maroon.
reddish purple.
There's kind of a
Maroon,
maroon
yeah.
thing going on here. I'm not entirely sure.
Put the lid on it and give it a swish.
Swish, swish.
Where's the other two
swish.
cans? Okay, that's enough of a swish. I'm waiting for the lid to just and a new Kyle emerge.
Let's not do that. I just got here. It was
All right,
awkward.
pour some cups. Chubby
Bring 'em
boy,
down,
you get
pass
one
it
too. It was your idea to get them. You get one too. You got
Keep going in circles. Doctor.
Doctor, doctor,
Doctor.
doctor, doctor.
Yeah, it actually does look kind of like black.
It's
kind of a maroon.
It's kind of dark.
God. These were lighter in the bag. And Kyle's having
What the hell?
Why are you filling it up?
Because we're gonna find out.
Just put a little bit in mine.
There you go. Right
Like
there.
a,
Right there.
Like a little bit. Like
You get to suffer with us.
Oh God.
Up to it, down to it.
Damn the ones that can't do it. They should be tied the fuck down and made to do it.
That's not bad.
That's actually pretty good.
It's a copious amount of caffeine, I'm sure. But no sugar.
What happened? My heart reset.
After that, after all
Actually,
of that,
that's not bad.
have you seen the Get It? The Get It, man.
Get it.
Get it. You can get it.
I love how we're pouring this over very expensive equipment.
You know what this tastes like? Mountain View Liberty Brew.
Huh. Kind of does, but less sugary. Okay, the cans ain't going to sit up there like that. The wind's catching them. So, come here. I'm grabbing all at once.
Don't
See if I
dent
can.
them. Don't dent them.
Yeah, because that's props for the future. I love how I said, don't did them. Thoughts.
There.
All right.
Leave it alone.
So,
I've got my kids in here.
house juice potential. I'd vape it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, it's pretty good.
It goes very well with the Juice Head Kiwi Strawberry.
Actually, you know what's really interesting? We actually have a story that involves energy drinks.
Really?
Yep.
I missed that one.
Yeah, it happened at E3, and a little controversial, but I think everything has kind of been straightened out thus
All right.
far. So I'm going to try to lay this all out, because this does take place last week at E3, and I cannot remember the name of the energy drink. I think it's called Bang, or Boom, or Bam, or something to that name. It's something like that. I could be wrong, Chad. If you know what it is, please let me know. You've probably seen it in stores. He says, I need to try this, LOL. You know what? It's pretty good.
All right, I'm gonna go back to regular view.
Yeah, please do. All right. Let's
Yeah, I'm actually quite pleased with this.
I am too. It's not
I
bad.
was
Good job,
worried-
Andrew. On the suggestion.
So what's gonna happen when you snap your fingers, Kyle? Half the drywall will be destroyed.
Is it just me or is it changing flavors?
It is.
Yeah.
I don't think we mixed it well. Because
Or we mixed it right.
my first one kind of had like a
More of an apple taste?
more of a punch taste, and now it's switching to like a grape.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to do. Anyway, back to the story. So there is a Twitch player out there. Her name is Zombie Unicorn. She isn't that popular of a streamer, or at least she wasn't. She was well known for.
Is she more popular than us?
Yeah,
No.
she does body painting.
Of course she
Oh, one of
does.
them.
If I was a woman, I would have like 1 million subs right now.
Anyway, you can get the gist. So that being said, this particular energy drink company at E3 had a little area where they had dancers on a stage.
He's
Keep in
getting
mind
more.
that I said the word dancers, not booth girls. So she goes online.
There's a difference?
Yeah. Yeah, there is actually technically a difference.
Huh.
One is meant to bring you to the booth. That is what a booth girl does. She is meant to catch your eye.
Sort of, but come on, honey, let's go check this
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Come
More
on.
like, come check out our
with me.
product kind of
Yeah,
thing.
one of them.
Like
Whereas
the guy
a-
standing outside of the titty bar and live nude girls coming in.
Yeah, that kind of guy. That's basically what their job is, except the boobs go to them and bring them back to the table. But either way, no matter how you look at it, but a dancer, her job is about the same thing, except she has a routine like 3 or 4 times a day. They
Like
go up
Iron
on
Man
stage.
too.
Yeah, and they have like a product in the background, and that's what they're advertising for. There's
Yeah.
music, so forth, yada, yada, yada. So this performance is happening on stage, and Zombie Unicorn goes on Twitter and starts complaining that booth girls are sexist and wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of those. So now Zombie Unicorn's past is very well known for being I'm trying to keep this non-biased. I'm really trying, but it's very hard on this one. Giggity. How to put this? Okay, she is she does a lot of protesting.
Okay.
There we
Okay.
go.
Yeah.
Okay. She's one of those. And she immediately throws an upfit roar about all of this.
An
People
upfit
are trying to
Down with smelly feet.
She's throwing a fit that E3 babes should not be at, or booth babes should not be at E3. I strongly disagree. It is a job. There's a lot of women that actually enjoy their work doing that job. They get to hang out with nerds all day because most of them actually are nerds.
Mm-hmm.
You may get 1 or 2 randos that aren't. They're just looking for, money. But most of the time, they're actual nerds, and they're more than interested to get into E3 for free. I mean, you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
Anyway, that being said, people were defending left and
Well,
right.
if I can wear skimpy clothes and get into E3 for free, I'd go.
Exactly, right?
I don't think anybody pay me for it, but hey.
That's
They'd
the thing.
probably
They
try
get
to kick me
paid.
out,
They
but,
get
you know.
paid to go. Whereas most of us are paying to get in. They get paid to go. You can't go
So
wrong
the-
with that.
Okay, so they the booth girls are getting paid. So it's not like
Yeah.
the volunteers they tricked into.
No. These chicks get paid real money.
Love
They
how
get paid
these-
well.
Love how these cons they make, even small cons make a huge amount of money, and it's all volunteers there. And it's like, but you get to go here for free. I don't give a damn if I get to hang out with Jason David Frank and Dean Cain at Applebee's.
Yeah, you would.
I need money.
Yeah, you would. If you could
I need
hang
to
out
pay
with,
for that Applebee's.
If you could hang out with Dean Cain, you'd do it for free.
Not work all weekend.
Yeah, you would.
A day. It'd be a day. But anyway, so she throws a stink up on Twitter. Everybody's fighting her. Well, a recent development actually happened yesterday, and it really caught my attention and cracked me up.
Water girl.
Garçon.
You don't need water. You got Monster in front of you still.
I know.
You.
So anyway,
There's 2 sips. I'll be up all night.
Good.
One
Then you
of
can
the-
hang out with me.
one of the dancers actually found her tweet and immediately debunked this one.
Oh, really?
Like right away. She said, first off, you don't know my profession. I'm not a booth babe. I am a dancer.
Yeah.
That is what I love to do. She says, I'm a nerd, but I love to
Yeah.
dance. And she basically goes into this long list of things that she completely and utterly got wrong. First off, she was not forced to be there. A, she doesn't feel sexualized in any way, shape, or form. She says, yes, I shake my ass on stage, but I do that for free out on the street anyway. At least I'm getting paid now.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's probably the best way to look at it. If you honestly look at it, if you dance and you enjoy dancing, why not get
to
paid?
do it, you know?
I mean, that's just the
Okay.
way I look at it.
So,
This woman threw up a stink for nothing, basically.
okay, this whole thing is just kind of weird
Yeah.
Why?
because it's like a bodybuilder, say a dude bodybuilder.
Okay.
He knows he's going to get gawked at. That's why he's there.
Right.
Does he complain?
No.
No. Okay.
Shouldn't,
But
So
that's
a
what
woman who's scantily clad with a bunch of awkward nerds, she knows she's going to get gawked at, and she's getting paid, but she complains.
No, she's not complaining. Somebody else is
Or
complaining.
well, somebody
Yeah,
else. Is
She
complaining.
found it and defended the job. Now, keep in mind, Zombie Unicorn, like I said earlier, is a body painter. She gets on camera wearing nothing but, dare I say, nips, I'm trying to be as clean as I can because there are children in here.
Got some the pasties
Yeah.
over the.
And then she paints her entire body from waist up.
Essentially naked.
Essentially, yeah.
I mean,
breaking the rules of Twitch, but Twitch does nothing about it.
If you're going to parade yourself around half naked, and people are looking at you,
and sending you money for it.
and
Well,
you're kind of like,
it's like calling the kettle black on this one.
it's the pot calling. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if you're going to walk around half naked, and people looking at you, you don't have any right to complain. You know what you're doing.
Yep.
She's
Yeah.
looking for attention. That's
that's
what
what
I
this
feel.
is.
I don't know much about the whole story, but that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Basically, she's complaining. She wasn't given good arguments, period, to begin with. Most people were shutting them down, including several women. Several women were shutting her down. And it's one of those things where it's like, it's strangely awkward, but it's so funny to watch. Like, when you see this happen on Twitter, it's just by far one of the funniest things to ever see. What are you doing now?
I'm using the pop-out chat.
Oh, okay.
Rather than going all the way to it. Anyway, continue with your. You get
No.
ADD, man. Well,
Squirrel.
What?
Squirrel.
Squirrel.
I was just wanting to see what chat's doing. What are they saying?
You want me to go to it? Actually, go to it.
Sure.
Okay.
No,
He's
you just
getting
lose
paid
your
to go to
child
E3.
hero in the snap.
See, that's what I'm saying. If you're getting paid to go to E3 and you are a nerd, that's a dream job. Don't think I wouldn't work at a booth at E3 happily
Yep.
and just be one of those representatives selling a product just so that way I get a chance to walk around E3
You know what my luck
and
would
try to
be?
bring people to booth and get to see all the different booths in the process. I
You
mean,
know what my
that's
luck
what
would be?
E3 is.
I'd wind up working for Microsoft at E3. Yeah.
Sorry.
It's like, can I go over here to Nintendo and trade her on y'all? I mean,
I gotta wash that thought out.
yeah.
Thought. THOT. You got to watch that thought.
Moving on.
Moving on.
You had a story.
Which one?
Pick one.
Don't
you have one?
Thought.
How about the Japanese
gone.
guy?
Thought be gone.
Thought because
Yeah, I know we do Florida Man, but
Florida man.
this
what do we got?
particular Japanese guy deserves a special call out for the nerds.
hit me.
Japanese man arrested with Wario drugs.
Oh yeah, I
What?
saw about that. It was ecstasy
Yeah,
that he would and the-
27-year-old
they were shaped
man.
like Wario. His
See,
head.
if you're gonna give out ecstasy, at least make it in the shape of the mushroom, so it's like.
But he had him in the shape of Wario.
No, the star. Do the star.
Yeah,
the star.
Superpowers.
Yeah.
But
Anyway,
yeah,
continue.
apparently got caught with 50 of these tablets, most of them shaped like Wario.
It's just ecstasy, and you can buy tablet molds.
And it's the
online.
third time this year. The same guy, third time this year. They
They've caught
also
him
got him
Meanwhile-
for dried cannabis and LSD.
Meanwhile, if I jaywalked over there, I'd be doing 20 years in prison.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Speaking of which, did you do?
So you can buy
What'd I do?
you can buy tablet molds and make your own
Wow.
tablets.
Nice. Anyway,
What were you saying?
no, you were talking about Japanese man. Like, who is he? How old is he? Like,
27.
he was 27.
Yeah.
I
That was
don't
the
think
third
they
time.
released an actual name.
Not like I could pronounce
Yeah.
it anyway.
That's true. So they
Of course, me personally,
Who is
I
he?
look at it and it makes me think it's like a breakfast cereal.
you know what it made me think of when I saw the picture?
Wario's.
It looks a lot like the Flintstone tablets.
Kind of does.
It looks dead on like a Flintstone tablet, except it has Wario.
I hope he doesn't have kids. Daddy, can I have one of your Mario candies?
I need a Mario vitamin.
It's like, how many of those have you taken?
Next time you see the kid, it's like,
I'm a little.
Daddy, I see the stars.
Those are 120 a pop.
I'm feeling a little peckish. I need one of your Mario vitamins. Kids start because on ecstasy, everything you touch it's like accentuated.
Yeah.
You touch and it's like,
Whoa. Daddy, the puppy feels so great.
I can feel the bumps in your shirt.
Stars are speed.
The stars
Those are
taste
speed.
like cotton candy. Or cotton candy tastes like stars.
Oh, Lord.
And then they overheat and die.
But since we're on
Because
the
that's what
I
ecstasy
want to
does.
go make a sandwich, but the dragon is guarding it.
so since we're on the topic of people doing bad,
Go ahead.
Florida man.
We got Florida man. I
Last
missed
week
this
we
one.
started doing the Florida man joke, and we were just curious, what if we did it every single time? Like every week we're just going to go Florida man and today's date and see what's in there. So what is today's date with Florida man?
Let's see. Today, Florida man has, and I accidentally bumped it off, so I got to pull him back up. There we go. Today. I want today.
No, just type in today's date and Florida man.
Oh, here we go. Within the last 24 hours, Florida man flees Buddha temple half naked.
Flees a Buddhist temple half naked.
He's one with everything.
Man is behind bars after the city police officials attempted to break into a Buddha temple. The police department says, and I'm not going to do their names just for liability's sake,
Please don't.
26
Well,
years
it's a public
old,
article.
around 5:15 this morning. 5:15 yesterday morning. This was yesterday.
It's a public article. You can say his name.
Yeah, true. On the roof of the temple, striking a glass bedroom window.
I am a golden god.
Detectives proceeded to remove. He said he removed his shorts and shoes and ran from the temple once he was confronted by the monks. Later found an apartment complex not far from the temple. He
An
admitted to
apartment
the police
complex.
he climbed over a 6-foot-high fence and climbed onto the second story temple roof to get inside one of the bedrooms.
I would have assumed trailer park, but it's an apartment.
Yeah, been
Okay.
charged with loitering and prowling.
Buddha is unpleased.
Buddha is unpleased.
I wanted to answer. I've never done ecstasy, but I have to know the effects of the shit. So I have to
You can
know about
pretty
it.
much learn about it if you've worked any form of security.
Yeah.
I mean, if you worked any
Make
legit
friends with a
security
cop.
job, they explain every single drug of what to look for, and they may even spit out what they're feeling at that second, and that just helps you narrow
See,
it down.
I just
even
had
better.
fun in college when people would do drugs and I'd babysit. I'm just saying, get a bunch of guys doing shrooms and just whisper to a couple of them, I think the TV wants your soul. And then just wait. And just throughout the night be like, the TV still wants it. And just watch the paranoia go.
And then they develop a brain bleed and die.
I think that's mushrooms.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about. Mushrooms.
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
Hey, someone kicks a bucket, I would have got out of there quick. But I was in college, I was stupid. I wasn't stupid enough to do it, but I was stupid enough to watch stupid
To
people.
let them do it around you and watch them do it.
Dude, I was a troll.
That's all it was. Is it was just
The
life.
vacuum is after your anus.
Oh my god.
Just slam the door. Son.
Yeah, just all over.
At least they hadn't tripped over the camera again.
Yeah, I know, right? Hi guys.
Thanks, guy.
Hey babe. All right, so
Hey, I see Ron popped in.
yeah.
Hi, Ron.
What is this about Spider-Man 4 y'all were talking about? Please explain.
I have to take this.
Uh-oh.
Please explain.
Okay, so I had found an article. He'd found an article. He had found one that was like rumors, what people think is coming. I found the one that was actually, hey, this has been debunked.
And then I found what it was that they were actually announcing.
And they were announcing, what was it, a comic book?
It is a comic book that is being done by J.J. Abrams and his little brother.
But see, 5 days ago, they did the spider web in the shape of a 5. Then a spider web in the shape of a 4. And people didn't see the 5, but they saw the 4 and thought, they're doing a Spider-Man 4.
Yeah,
And
so
then the
everybody
3.
got excited
And
thinking
then the
that it was
2.
Tobey Maguire
And then the
I
coming
thought it was
back.
going to be a graphic novel version of what would have been Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 4.
No, it turned out to be just a...
J.J. Abrams and his son are writing a comic
it's not his son. I thought it was his brother.
or whatever.
Is it his brother? Yeah, it's his brother. I think he
Yeah.
says in the video it's his brother. But anyway, no.
That's Hollywood for you.
Yeah, that's
They
Hollywood.
listen to what we want and give us what they want.
Yep.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you're doing the multiverse thing with Spider-Man. Bring Tobey Maguire back. For
I
a
swear to
party.
God,
Amen.
if it is not a pop-up book with explosions in it, I will be very disappointed.
No, that's
J.J. Abrams.
no, there's another guy.
J.J. Abrams is
There's
notorious.
J.J.
Yeah, he's the
Who's
one
the
that's
other- Michael Bay.
Michael Bay and
Michael
J.J.
Bay.
Abrams are pretty well known for doing explosions in every
Yeah.
film they do. They have to have the CGI explosions every single freaking time.
Lens flare, slow mo,
Yep.
Yep.
explosions.
Explosions. And Yeah, I swear to God, if
And
I
big
open
robots.
this
They both
comic
like
book
big robots.
and an explosion doesn't like the
Open
shape
up.
of flame doesn't pop out or something, I'm going to be very
They're
disappointed.
going to put a piece of flash paper in there for one time use.
It's like my comic book's gone.
No, there's ways to do it. Flash paper doesn't burn that hard. But it's like a
They could have like a protective layer.
Yeah, how cool would it be, dude? You open the comic book, the first page, and poof!
Somehow
It's
I
like,
see
whoa.
lawsuits.
Well,
I see lots and lots of lawsuits.
I wish I'd
Yep.
thought about it. I'd grab like an old comic that wasn't worth anything and got some flash paper. Just for the day, like, hey, look, we got a prequel of it. Never mind.
What
J.J. Abrams had a handful of shows that
Don't
came
crush
on.
it.
Don't crush that can. Put it down. Go sit down, son. J.J. Abrams had a string full of shows on NBC that was like really good, but he wrote himself into a corner. So it only got one season. And then I was like, all right, I'm done with anything J.J. Abrams does.
That would be pretty cool. Well, you know, they're going about with the multiverse thing with Spider-Man now, so it's a possibility they could bring back both the old Spider-Mans.
They could, but I highly doubt that they're going to.
Yeah.
That would,
Yeah, my brother was actually saying he wants to see a Spider-Man Spider-Verse with all the past actors.
yeah, that would be good.
That would be kind of cool.
Tie it in.
I'm not gonna lie. And then my girlfriend was asking how was the mixture. It's not bad, but it keeps changing flavor.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
It's very strange.
You can tell it's mixed. It changes.
Yeah, it's kind of odd. It's like
This is South. We don't like mixing, do we?
no, we drink straight. We drink straight down here. Oh my god. What how would that work out though?
They could do it. I mean, they could do it easily.
That
It
would
can
just
easily
be
be
so.
done,
Could
because
you
if-
see McGuire now playing the Spider-Man role again? He's like, isn't he like in his 30s or 40s now?
No, he was in his 30s back then, I think.
Oh my God! So he
Yeah.
would be old. It
He's
would be
one of those
old
actors that
Spider-Man.
looks way younger than what he really is.
So he would be an old Spider-Man.
Get that can.
But new Spider-Man could use a mentor like that. You know, someone who's been Spider-Man for years.
That's another thing with Homecoming on the way.
Homecoming, they've announced that they're acknowledging the multiverse in Homecoming.
I'm so glad that we're talking about this because I have another spinoff to that.
Really?
Yes, I do. I was well prepared today. Very well prepared
Oh, shit,
for
I feel
stories.
left out. What did I miss?
So apparently, one particular.
Don't hit the camera.
bump the camera, please.
Please be careful, guys. We reset the camera like 3 times today.
I'm having to pick up the Infinity cans.
Oh, so we don't break them?
Yeah, they did talk about making him the Uncle Ben in the third MCU Spider-Man.
Really?
Yeah, I remember reading that somewhere, but it was like one of those quick things I read, and it was like, oh, cool.
Do not hit the camera, you clumsy
Okay.
child.
Okay, so that being
It
said,
doesn't matter.
I can't think of his name. The actual president of the MCU. I can't think of his name. Fargus? Is it Fargus?
I don't remember.
Something Fargus. I want to say it's Fargus. It starts with an F. His last name starts with an F. And I can't. Fargus.
Farquhar?
Man, that's gonna drive me crazy because I made sure that I remembered that name so that way I could do this whole thing. But now I can't remember it.
Hey, it happens.
I don't have enough Monster. Maybe that's the problem. Anyway,
Drink mine. I can't drink all that crap.
anyway,
Dude, it's delicious.
so
That amount of caffeine, I cannot do that.
yeah, I'm not gonna be having any more caffeine for the rest of today. To be honest with you.
I hope I go to bed all right tonight with me working early in the morning.
So anyway, he was having an interview with a particular journaling area company. I can't remember the name of them either. God, my brain is dead
I
today.
just got green apple.
Yeah, I did too. Anyway, so they were talking to him and they were just kind of joking, kind of playing around and said, when are we going to see Keanu Reeves in the MCU? And he says, I think it's really funny that you mentioned that.
Because they've approached him multiple times.
They have approached him with every single film, trying desperately to find a role for Keanu Reeves for the past
You know
few
what role
years.
would be perfect for him?
What?
Keanu Reeves. They just need to make a superhero named Keanu Reeves.
Somebody was saying the Eternal,
Oh.
I think is what they said. I think it was the Eternal. And they were wanting Keanu Reeves to play a role in that. Now, they tried to bring him into Spider-Man, Iron Man, and I think they said Cap.
Excuse me.
Or was it Thor?
That was louder than I meant.
Is it Cap or Thor? It's one of the two. Anyway, they were trying to bring Keanu Reeves into it, and they can't seem to find a perfect role that fits him. And it's one of those things that everybody wants to see him do it. He even says that he wants to do it, but they can't find a perfect role for the guy. And as a matter of fact, the guy that they got to play Mysterio, whose name eludes me at this minute. What is
you're talking about
the new Mysterio?
Yeah. What is that guy's
Joaquin
name?
Phoenix?
No.
Actually,
no.
yeah, I gotta agree with Ryan. I'd love to see him as a Celestial.
Yeah, one of the Celestials.
That would be cool.
Adam Warlock.
He is quickly becoming Hollywood's new main guy.
Again.
That's the thing, though. There's several stories about Keanu Reeves, and I was going to do several, but this one just kind of hit home for us. There's another story that recently come out as well about him doing hover hands.
I'll be unhappy
Hover
if the character
hands?
doesn't have a dog.
Oh yeah, seriously. If he has a dog, it's over. It's over. Star Fox? Wait, did somebody say Thanos' brother? Star Fox.
Oh, that's Star Fox.
Yeah, the one that's all about lovemaking. The
Yeah.
total opposite of Thanos.
Yeah.
My brother is a pervert.
You should have gone for the head. Means something completely different to Star Fox. I'm sorry.
Innuendos abound.
Yep, everywhere.
Yep.
All over the place.
Hell yeah.
But anyway, hover hands. Have y'all seen those memes though that's going around with Keanu
Which one?
Reeves? Keanu Reeves with hover hands. Here lately, if you pay attention to all the pics, because you know Keanu Reeves kind of gets out into the open. He doesn't mind spending time with, well, normal people. He actually takes personal transportation, subways.
I need Subway.
I mean, he's
Did you see the one where someone was on the subway and like, I think Keanu Reeves is standing in front of me on the subway, tagged him on Twitter, and Keanu went shh back.
Yeah, I saw that.
And even turned around and smiled for the camera.
Yeah. I mean, that's insane. He's that relaxed and calm in public.
You'd have to talk to the one on that end about pulling up a pic.
Pull up a pic of what?
Keanu Reeves on Subway.
Okay, yeah.
There's a Twitter one where the guy says, I think I'm on the subway with Keanu Reeves. Tags Keanu Reeves, and Keanu Reeves goes, shh.
Yeah, there's a whole video.
I wouldn't do the video.
I'll just find the picture.
Yeah.
No, that's not Keanu Reeves, by the way.
That is Keanu Reeves.
That is not Keanu
That
Reeves.
is Keanu
That is not
Reeves.
Keanu Reeves.
That is Keanu Reeves.
That is not
Keanu Reeves. I am telling you 100.
That man right there is
Yes,
Keanu
I know
Reeves.
which man you're pointing to. That is not Keanu Reeves.
Yes, it is.
That is Keanu Reeves. That is a guy that looks like Keanu Reeves.
That is Keanu Reeves.
That is definitely Keanu Reeves there.
If it helps, he was standing.
Yeah, if it helps, he was standing, which that would probably be it.
That's not Keanu Reeves.
That is Keanu Reeves.
What? You need glasses.
I'm wearing glasses.
You need some
so that
better
makes me
ones.
worry about you.
You need some better ones.
I thought he meant for a pic for Keanu with hands, whatever Kyle was talking about.
Oh, yeah. The hover hands picture has been all over the internet where he takes pictures with women, and if you look, wherever his hands are, it's
like
like
he'll be
this
doing
far
this.
away from it. Yeah, it's like
He's
from,
doing this. It's like his arm's behind him, but the hand is
it's like visible.
look,
He
you see
makes
my
sure
hand?
it's visible.
I am not molesting this woman. It's not like...
It's not like that, yeah.
It's... Yeah.
There. That's him on the subway.
Yeah, that's him on the subway. But anyway, the hover hand story, the thing is there's a lot of mixed controversy over whether he's doing it to, keep himself from, being accused, or other people are saying that he's being a gentleman about it. Actually, that's the most popular one, is the one with the two girls right there.
Yep.
Everybody goes to that one because
You know what, though? That is good for protecting his career.
it is, though. I mean,
It's like, I'm not going to touch this woman.
it is
I'm not touching you.
yeah, basically that's what it boils down to.
God, that was a huge picture.
Giggity.
That's what she said.
Right there. That's the hover hands where he doesn't touch.
Yeah, he's not.
Blow it up nice and big where people can see.
He
I
keeps.
need to make a thing. where if I want to show a picture,
Yeah,
I need to do.
we need a picture area.
Yeah, like I did
Second
for the
screen.
chat.
Yeah,
Yeah, see, the hands are just kind of like
they
you
just
see
kind of
my
hover.
hands.
There we go.
And there's been like this huge controversy on like Reddit and Facebook and Twitter and I mean just any form of social
doing
media.
is to avoid controversy.
Well, see, that's the thing, and other people are saying that it's due to him just being nice.
Yeah.
And he won't answer the question, and that's the real problem. It's
Well,
like,
think about it. In a day and age where every other actor gets accused of sexual
are
misconduct,
you seriously doing that now?
While we're talking, that's the joy of a podcast. They're here to listen to us, not watch us.
Yeah.
Anyway, but see, in a day and age where actors everywhere, like every other actor is going to get cited for some sort of sexual
Well, I mean,
harassment.
Cuba Gooding Jr. recently got accused.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
because of a video that TMZ actually put out, which was like, what was it, like 2-3 hours worth of video footage that proved that he didn't do what they said. It was like literally entry to the bar to exit of the bar. And she said it took place in the bar and that Cuba Gooding Jr., like literally her words were grabbed and played with. This gesture should tell you what. I mean, literally that's what he got accused for
So
in the bar.
He was honking a giant clown horn.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay.
Let's go with that. And next to his girlfriend, by the way, keep this in mind. She said next to his girlfriend. I'm sorry, but I don't know many women that would be okay with that. I mean, there just aren't that many women that would just be
Yours
totally...
would cut your hand off. Or join
we
you on
grab
the other
other
side.
one. But anyway, that's beside the point. The thing is,
But see,
that,
this is brilliant in his.
I know, I
because
love
it's
that.
like you see my hand. It is out here. I am
And
not
his
grabbing.
career
I'm
is
not
such in
groping.
an upswing right now.
Yeah.
that would be.
And that's when people target these guys.
I
That's
know.
what they call the backlash.
Yeah.
I mean, let's see. He's got John Wick, the new John Wick. He has joined Toy Story.
Yep.
He's going to be in Toy Story 4.
Oh,
and now
yeah.
he's in CD Projekt Red's Cyberpunk 2077
Yep.
as well.
Which that's going to cause controversy on its own, just because
I'm surprised he hasn't been targeted yet because of that,
Yeah.
honestly. But I'm still waiting for that. I know it's going to happen.
So what's the deal with Cyber?
Okay, so Cyberpunk 77, we kind of hit on it just a hair.
2077.
2077, I'm sorry. So they did a joke when the whole Me Too movement thing became super popular back in like 2016.
Yeah.
Okay. Twitter was blowing up with all these hashtags at the time. They still do those hashtags now, just they're not as noticeable, I guess.
Yeah.
But anyway, they were showing off the character creation. It was like a short little video where they showed the character creation. And somebody says, well, why does it have to be a man? And one of the main guys decided to pull a prank and say, did you just assume his gender?
You're right, Tommy.
Oh.
And it was a joke, keep in mind.
Oh.
The entire, let's say, left side community was enraged with this game. And it since then has been boycotted. Now, it was by far one of the funniest things I think I'd ever seen on Twitter because he just smacked this person straight into the face.
Ouch.
Like, reached through the screen and went, bah, did you assume his gender? It was hysterical. Everybody had a flip out moment. They lost their flipping minds over this. And ever since then, Project City Red has kind of been boycotted on the, let's say, left side. Now, most people don't really care.
I don't.
They saw the point of it being a joke, but particular ones have decided that it wasn't funny and therefore should be boycotted. That guy ended up losing his job. Yeah,
Damn.
CD Projekt Red actually fired the guy who did this, and now the guy works for Jeremy. From the
I just want to
quartering.
point out that you 3 have drank almost a gallon.
I know. I'm done drinking. I
That
can't
was
drink
3/4 of a gallon of.
Yeah,
Wasn't it like there earlier?
it was
And
somewhere
now
around
it's-
here.
And now it's Kyle wants to push drywall.
Okay, no. You seriously have drywall? Wait, hold on. I don't want to hit you in the face.
That's why I put it over here.
But anyway, I Keanu Reeves
Just loves you so much.
Thanks for bringing the drywall, so I have something to do. No, Keanu Reeves right now, his career is in a.
I'm too far away to EMS properly. Look, if you see one of us kick over dead, somebody call 911.
Kyle
Wait,
Smash.
They don't know where we are.
Kyle Smash. No, the thing is that Keanu Reeves' career right now is in a total upswing, and if he actually does join the MCU, that's even better. I mean, right now it's kind of becoming
He could be bigger than Robert Downey Jr.
Right now, yeah, he kind of is.
Kind of is bigger, but if
Right now,
he's got in the MCU.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, right now though, in his career, people are already making the joke that this is the year of Keanu. They're calling this the year of Keanu, and I absolutely love that. Keanu Reeves. Oh, and I forgot the other movie, Bill and Ted.
Yeah, well, I know it's not a
the
skit.
Bill and Ted movies as well.
He asked a valid question. Once drops over, how will he know it's not a skit?
I will. You will know.
Trust me, you'll know.
I will
if you
go
hear
into
the other-
active CPR.
If you hear the other two get up and go, "Oh shit," and like the camera gets ignored for more than 10 seconds,
Something's wrong.
something is literally wrong.
I will go into active CPR.
On the plus side, that could get us views. Kyle, keep drinking.
No, I'm good.
Yeah,
No.
Guy has heart attack live on YouTube.
Demonetized.
Do it for the Vine. No.
TikTok.
Vine is dead, and so am I. Anyway, no.
Could you imagine though that exchange? If he gets in the MCU, he will be then bigger than Robert Downey Jr. Robert Downey Jr. will have an ego thing,
That would be a good.
And
then
Iron Man
Keanu-
will come back to life somehow.
and then Keanu Reeves in passing will tell Robert Downey Jr. Well, at least I was working steady while you were in rehab.
That's cold. Oh, there was a video, by the way. I wanted to sit down and watch, and I never got a chance to do it. But it's Keanu Reeves playing with puppies while he answers questions.
Oh.
And I thought it was the coolest thing ever. And the funny thing is, he's wearing the John Wick suit while he does it. He's really wearing the full suit, tie, whole 9 yards, and he's just sitting on the floor playing with puppies.
I've got to watch 2.
You haven't seen 2?
I haven't seen
Guys,
all of 1
confession
yet.
time. I hadn't seen any of them yet.
I saw part
Blasphemer,
of 1.
burn the non-believer.
I just hadn't had time, or I forget about it when I get home.
Look, when you
that's
get a
me.
chance, seriously, sit down and watch them
I
because
need to.
they're. Let me go ahead and explain that if you've never heard of John Wick, go and watch it. The action, completely and utterly fake. There's no way in hell that one individual could do this kind of thing. But it's one of those action movies that's like, it's really cool to see. It could never really happen, but it's still really cool to see, and I really want to watch it. And that's
Well, Ben, he's familiar with John Wick. I believe he's seen the movies. So when we watched Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, it's like, that guy looks familiar. So that's John Wick, son.
Yeah, don't forget he is working on Bill and Ted
3. Yeah, we mentioned
Where
that
were you
earlier.
10 seconds ago when we had this combo?
I don't know. Anyway. Screw you guys. I'm having a heart attack from caffeine. Woo! And I'm the one with the good heart.
And the funny thing
I have
is,
a good heart now.
I have another.
My little rhythm thing, vitamin deficiency.
I have 2 transitions that I can do right now because it has to do with either way the MCU or Cyberpunk 77 with Keanu Reeves. We're at a crosshair here.
Let's talk about Cyberpunk.
Oh, you want to hit the Cyberpunk
Cyberpunk?
side?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So Anita Sarkeesian.
Ooh.
Bless you.
Jesus Christ, here we go.
Zoom fight.
This is gonna. Yeah, thank you. So for those that don't know what Anita
Thank you.
Sarkeesian is, she's another one of those
Oh, sweet, dude.
protesters.
Thanks.
So Anita Sarkeesian is well known for basically destroying the gaming industry. Any game,
one of them.
you know, Anthem looked
Yeah.
really cool when it came out, right?
Yeah.
Total flop now, right? You know,
Yeah.
there's probably in the vicinity of maybe 1,000 people that actually play the game.
Really? That's it?
Yeah.
Wow.
And it just came out. So keep that in mind. Now, Anthem was a game that looked a lot like Iron Man in a jungle setting.
Yeah.
So you could fly around, shoot rockets, kill enemies, yada, yada, yada. Looked really freaking cool. Then they hired Anita Sarkeesian.
Bless you.
Zoom fight.
She destroyed it. Now the game is unplayable. No good storyline. Nobody really cares about the damn game. Not only did they mess up the mechanical side of it, but they messed up the story side, and you can blame Anita for that. Well, at least that's what people are saying. Now, I don't know how true that is, so let me go ahead and clarify the air on that one. That being said, she has contact Project City Red after she has failed every single project that she has been attached to.
No.
And she tweeted out to Project City Red saying that I can bring equality to your game. Please hire me. While simultaneously, another tweet, probably within a day or two of this original tweet, making fun of EA. Like, just getting all in EA's grill. And the funny thing about it is, Anthem is done by EA. So she is now dissing the people that hired her originally.
So this is why you need to know that the company you're working for and all their parent and child companies,
Yep.
all of their offshoots,
I mean, the thing is I don't think Project City Red is what.
perfectly balanced as all things should be.
The thing is this woman has destroyed gaming in general. She was one of the main voices for claiming that Gamergate is real. We know it's not. I mean, just literally anything political involvement in games, the stuff that we absolutely hate here on this show. I mean, like, we don't want this crap.
I'm going to play devil's advocate here for a
Go
second.
for it.
Gamersgate is a real thing to a degree.
Oh, please
Fucked
explain.
up. Fucked up shit happens,
Okay.
but it gets overblown to the point that it's bigger than what
my cup
actually
away.
happened. You know what I mean?
So basically,
So the pervy
Take the picture
shit
away.
and the exclusion
Do not
it
spill
does
more.
happen to a degree, but you take a couple of people and they overblow it.
well, this is the thing.
It's
Okay.
like the old saying, one bad apple ruins a whole bunch.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's the thing. They're trying to say that there was no good women video game characters. Hello, Samus,
Samus was like,
Bayonetta,
yeah,
Tomb Raider.
Yep.
Hello.
Tomb Raider.
Those are some badass characters
Yep.
that were female, and
That
we played
carried
them,
a whole franchise,
and we loved them for it. And
You know a good
yet,
example of the reverse of all this?
what?
Tomb Raider. Female lead. Awesome game. Uncharted. Male character. Rip off a Tomb Raider that wasn't as good.
I know, right?
That's right.
I'm just saying.
I mean, Uncharted wasn't bad. Don't get me wrong, but,
But it wasn't no Tomb Raider.
it wasn't
No.
Tomb Raider. I mean, you know that's just the way it was.
It
And
was
that's
more
the
like
thing.
Tomb Raider 3.
That's how you'll know real gamers in between
Got
is the
Final
fact.
Fantasy. Thank you, Couch.
Yeah.
Hunter.
Yes, yes,
Um,
Final Fantasy.
What's the girl's name?
There was Tifa.
Final Fantasy 10.
There's so many female
Yuna.
characters.
Was it Yuna? Oh, I like Yuna.
Yuna, Lightning.
I got my picture taken with like several Yuna cosplayers at Overcon.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
He normally does. Yep, Resident Evil, female.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I mean, that's the
The
thing.
whole
though,
franchise,
that-
even the movie franchise, has
Yep.
ended up
now,
with...
the only argument that I can see with occlusion would be African American individuals in gaming. I mean, they don't have very many characters that are usually played.
Yeah.
Jax.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, there was Jax, but then you had.
I played with Jax all the time.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, actually, Jax was one of my favorite characters for
Yeah.
the longest flipping time.
Because he hit you. It's like...
They
boom.
they hitting on those Final Fantasy comments.
Pull up the comments.
Yeah, actually, I am going to try to go to Comic-Con. I just don't know how yet.
Oh, I'm going to be going as Wolverine. Hang on.
Well, I don't get off till 2, and it ends at 5.
Yeah.
So I'm only going to be there
I
like
would
2
like
hours.
to go. That would be actually really fun. And honestly, we kind of need to do a showing.
Wolverine!
Hold on.
Well, and then the thing is, in this day and age, people complain about not enough black, not enough female, not enough whatever else. With all these games that you customize your characters on, you have the option of
I know
all the
that has
races, all
become
the
the new,
genders.
and that's another thing is a lot of people are wanting to boycott Cyberpunk 2077.
I bet female's an option.
Well, no, here's the thing though. They gave you option for both male, female, and if I'm not mistaken, other.
That's scary.
If I'm not mistaken, that's in the game. I'm not 100% sure. That may have been changed, but I know at least male and female is a choice. You can customize your own flipping character. What is the problem? I'm very
See,
confused.
I love how our chat is just throwing up more and more female, like only female character lead games. I mean,
Yeah, I'll give them the African American characters is a little harder
it's harder to find, yeah.
to find.
But with
find an original game character, not a character from another media that was.
And
ported
that's
to a
the
game.
only one I could advocate for. I mean, I actually talked to
Yeah.
my buddy Stefano. We were talking about
resident black guy.
yeah, we call him Token as a joke.
he gave us the idea for the name, just to clarify.
Yeah, we need
he
to clarify
started
that.
calling
That
himself
was
Token.
him. But nonetheless, me and him, we like to talk about politics and gaming. I mean, kind of a mixture of what this show really is, anyway. I would love to have him on the show. So,
Yeah.
Stefano, when you come back in town, bro, we got to get you on here.
Yep.
But anyway, we were sitting down and talking, and he was like, I don't understand the point of Gamersgate. And I said, I don't either. And we started talking about the different inclusions, and we finally got to African American characters. And I couldn't think of many, and neither could he. And we were like, well, that would probably be the only thing really I could see anybody being upset about.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be real here. I mean, I'll be truthful where truth exists. And if there isn't any, then yeah, maybe we should fix that problem. And that's fine. I have no problem with that.
That's the one source of media now that doesn't really have any big lead African American characters.
I mean, Grand Theft Auto,
but
Los Santos, and then the Franklin from
was,
5 just recently came out.
But that was kind of stereotypical. Bro.
Yeah, I know.
It was kind of stereotypical.
I think it was more of a joke than anything.
Yeah.
But that's well known from Rockstar to make fun of, everybody.
Everything.
There isn't anything. They're kind of like
nothing is sacred.
They're the Family Guy of video games, really. But anyway, if you're going to have such a thing as Gamergate, at least fight about something that's worth fighting for.
Yeah, they talk about not the females. They don't talk about the diversity factor.
Yeah,
but like I said, day and age we're in now, most games you have a custom character creation,
and you can make whatever you want.
Yeah, it's like they've eliminated the whole concept right there.
And honestly, I really like the idea of creating characters. Actually, me and my brother were very big advocates for being able to create.
Actually, I can't think of too many games coming out now that you can't create, or at least bigger games.
Well, not something that hasn't already been initiated.
Yeah,
like Tomb Raider, if the new Tomb Raider game's coming out and all that. Yeah,
you're playing as Lara Croft.
You're going to play as Lara Croft and just leave it alone at that. Games that already had characters
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, the majority of games have.
If you pick up Mario, you're playing as Mario.
You're playing as a short, fat Italian guy.
Yeah,
or his brother,
or the tall, skinny Italian guy,
or the princess now.
Which one?
Peach.
Well, you can play as Daisy too.
Probably. I don't know. I'll let you know next Thursday night.
I mean, the thing is that people are arguing over something that's been easily fixed. As of now. Now, there may not be, let's just call them legend game characters, because that's pretty much what all that does come out where you don't create a character.
Yeah.
It's kind of a
old
thing.
School.
Yeah, it's old school characters. And I don't see the problem. I really don't. I mean, you can play as male, you can play as female, black, white, Asian. You can be pretty much anything you want to be. It's just a matter of picking. Of what you want to be and how you want to look, and hell, they even got to the point now you can pick your voice.
Yep.
I mean, come on, that is insane. So let's move on.
How about we talk about Google getting busted?
Please explain. Please explain, because they've already got the lawsuit thing.
Okay, have either one of y'all heard of a website called Genius?
Yeah.
Who goes through, they take songs and they actually write out the lyrics where you can actually read them.
Yeah.
Well, Google has been caught red-handed. Literally.
Okay.
They started doing the periods and the commas back and forth as Morse code. The periods, of course, being dot, the lines being the comma.
Mm-hmm.
And if you spelled it out, it was red-handed that they started putting in every song they transcribed. They caught Google stealing their transcriptions and posting them to the search algorithms.
Huh. Okay, so for those that may not grasp the concept, dumb it down as much as you possibly can.
Okay, so Genius is a
Pretend
site
we
who
don't
goes
know
through.
anything about computers.
Yeah,
They take songs that people put out and they break it down, listen to it over and over, and actually write out all the words.
Yeah.
right.
So that someone like us is like, what did he say in that song? I don't know. And let's say we get to fighting about baby baby or baby oh baby.
Okay, yeah.
You go on their site, it's like, oh well, here you go. Here's how what it actually says.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, Google, for their programs, started hijacking the writing that they did based off these songs.
Oh my god.
Without asking their permission, without anything, and they started noticing.
They do that with Wikipedia. If you type in something, the first result will be a Wikipedia article about it.
Right.
Well, the thing is, though, they did not ask for their permission. They did not ask, hey, can we borrow your stuff that you've typed out? Can we pay you for your stuff you've typed out? They just went and grabbed. Well,
So
they
just
started
spidered
getting
their site and took
suspicious.
everything.
Well, they started getting suspicious that Google was stealing their transcriptions. So when they started doing the song, they would do the periods and commas. And they would essentially recode it as Morse code. So when they wrote out the song, in the song with the dots and dashes, it would read red-handed.
Oh my God.
Huh.
And so when Google copied a bunch of them, they went through and looked and noticed that that was their thing. So they literally caught Google red-handed, stealing their transcriptions.
How is that going to look with the lawsuit situation going on? Right now, of course, you know, YouTube is kind of under attack, and they're kind of at a stalemate when it comes to any form of revenue, I guess you could say. You know, commercials and stuff.
Well, did you read the article?
I just
about
noticed
YouTube?
what Brave Couch News said. Toada's a hermaphrodite, and so you can play as him or it. So people need to grow up. Yeah, that's actually a good point.
Yeah.
So did you see the article where someone that works at Google, I think, or not Google, but YouTube, they basically admitted that YouTube is broken.
It is too big to fix.
I saw the article and I didn't have time to sit down and read it.
That pretty much sums up the article.
Sums up it. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
It was the Google CEO.
Yeah,
really?
The CEO
who said
of
it's
Google.
too big to fix completely.
Yeah, so YouTube is broken, and it's just a wildfire. Quit
And it's
playing
so
with the
big.
weights.
And it's so big that they just don't have enough manpower and time to go through and fix everything. Now, from what I read in it, it was more toward, fix the hurtful speech stuff, this, that, and other BS.
That's the thing.
But
And there's a law that's being passed, right? Or no, a law that is being gotten rid of right now that's actually in court. And I thought about throwing up this article, but I didn't have enough time to do that deep of a research scenario. So I'm just going to give you the gist of what I've gathered thus far, and maybe next week we'll sit down and actually.
Okay, the kids are gone. Bring out the strippers.
Yep. No.
Put your shirt back on, Andrew. Don't lock my kids outside.
We need to make sure.
and do not take your shirt off. Stop.
No. Sorry for anybody who has headphones on. No. So there is a law that supposedly. Wait, what?
Too big to fix. CEO must be a Clinton.
No, I mean, there's a law that supposedly protects these big social media groups.
Yeah.
Where they can't.
They're considered a private organization.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas they're choosing to be journal or open source. I can't remember how it goes to something to that nature. And YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter keep flip-flopping back and forth depending on whatever law they're trying to avoid.
They went through and did this whole second run of the adpocalypse. They even removed like speeches of Hitler and stuff like that.
That were on history channels.
It was history stuff. You had history teachers that used that through YouTube to show their class because it was open sourced and allowed.
There was
It's history.
I know.
You need to know these things.
So that
Otherwise,
we do not,
you will be destined to repeat those things.
Yep.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
Sorry.
No.
I watched a history of Nazi Germany for what World War II was like through the eyes of someone in Germany.
Yeah.
And the guy giving this history, this speech, this lesson, whatever, had to put up a disclaimer before his video stating that he was not a Nazi, he is not associated with the Nazi
I
party,
did not have sexual relations with that platform.
that he has never had sexual relations with a Nazi.
Well, here's one of my
Basically.
things, though. I've heard a teacher say this, and it makes sense. Neither one of y'all understand German any better than I do.
Right.
Exactly.
Maybe one or two little phrases. It's like, wait, I've heard that phrase, bratwurst. You know, that's
big
about as
sausage.
close as it gets.
Right.
I took German.
But if you ever actually listen to, say, one of Hitler's speeches, the man sounds like he's ready to motivate you.
he is,
Yes, it was horrible intentions, but he was a motivator.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was really
that's what he
lighting
was
a
well
fire
known
under
for.
people.
I mean, he was
Yeah.
really good.
And you got to
at
think,
inspirational
Germany was in
speeches.
dire straits before Hitler came along.
Yeah.
And here comes somebody like the Great White Hope, and people were rallying behind him. That's how he was able to get such. Yeah, I know the pun, the Great White Hope.
I was like, but
But, that's something a history teacher of mine pointed out is, yes, he was horrible, but listen to him talk. Listen to his aneurysms, his facial expressions, his movements.
he gave.
He's all in.
Even if you don't understand what the man's saying, it sounds good. He could be
Slam it.
telling you to kill yourself and it still sound good. It's like a lullaby from Morgan Freeman. It just sounds right.
I would love Morgan Freeman to narrate my life, even if it's just for an hour. I would accept it.
Kyle sat down to take it, then immediately realized he was out of toilet paper. It was at this moment Kyle realized he had fucked up.
I mean, the thing is that they're
Sam Jackson would have to narrate mine. Go ahead.
motherfucker.
That motherfucker.
No. The
He
thing
expressed
is,
with glee.
he just reads the book that he has. Is Go the Fuck to Sleep.
Yeah.
I think there actually is Morgan Freeman reading like
Yeah,
a lullaby or something like
No,
that.
it's
Or
him
a
reading his
story.
own book that's called Go the Fuck to Sleep.
I need to
It's
listen
an
to this.
actual
It's an
child's book.
It's not really a child book.
No, I think it's only got like a handful of prints. It's not made to be sold out in public.
Yeah.
But I think he gave it to a bunch of friends, and it's just a joke. He's never read this to his kids, from what I understand.
I want to hear this now.
But apparently, he
That's
decided
on
to
YouTube.
sit down on a YouTube video and actually read out the full book.
And
And
it's
every
Go the fuck to
sentence
sleep.
is the F word in it. So it's
You
by
just
far
had a
one.
drink. There's no way you are fucking thirsty.
Yeah.
I
some
have met
shit.
the man one time.
Wait, what?
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah,
Really?
I told you about this.
He owns a restaurant or
He
owned
has
a
a restaurant and one of the largest bee plantations, I guess you'd call it, up in Northwest Mississippi.
Yeah. He's a Southern boy. He's one of
I
those.
actually
know
went
that,
into his
but-
restaurant, and I didn't think that was him sitting across the room at first. You got to remember, he is voice trained. That's how he talks the way he talks.
Yeah.
So he really does talk like that. It's
When
not
he is
just
off camera,
He's
he
just
sounds like every other Southern guy I've ever heard.
He's a big old boy, ain't
I
you?
was like, this guy does not sound like Morgan Freeman. Who the hell is this? He looks like it. Is this his body double? And I was like,
Body doubles get to eat for
and I
free.
finally was like, excuse me, sir, you Morgan Freeman? And he switched his voice. And apparently he's bad about doing that. It's like if a fan comes up asking, he'll switch the voice back on.
Yeah.
And it was like, yes, I am, son. And it was like, what the heck?
Oh,
Like,
damn,
he
you a
could-
big old boy.
Like, he could see it in my face that it threw me off. Like, I never would have expected the voice difference.
I mean,
Yeah.
But apparently when he's home, chilling with people he knows, he talks regular Southern.
he's got
He
that
drops the voice
twang.
training.
He's got the twang.
Yeah.
That
Him,
twang.
James
And
Earl
it's like a
Jones,
switch.
That's another Mississippi boy.
It's like a switch. It's like all of a sudden he just,
and no, you
How are you
idiots
doing
out there
today,
that heard
son?
me call James Earl Jones a Mississippi boy. I don't mean boy in the racial sense. Boy is in, we're Mississippi boys. Just guys from Mississippi.
I think you have to be.
So I kind of had
from.
to put,
I think you have to be from Mississippi to understand what a Mississippi boy is.
yeah.
and bless your heart if you don't understand it.
And if you don't know what
Bless
that
your
means,
heart.
you're in trouble. I actually say that all the time.
Yep.
And I used
I
to
would
pick.
too if I hung around with all the people you hang around.
You
Bless
got
your
to.
heart.
Bless your heart.
I don't know. We've got a unique way of communicating.
Yep.
And it wasn't until I moved off to Nevada, and there was a guy whose name was Big Mike. I think his name was Tugboat Mike. Tugboat Mike. He was from Mississippi. I used to have a hard time communicating with the guys because most of them were from New York, New Jersey, Boston, you name it. And I talked to those guys. And some even from the local area, because I was in Nevada at the time. You know, Nevada, even some of the people there had a hard time understanding what I was saying. And I would have a hard time understanding what they were saying. Here's the thing, though. Big Mike has been working with these guys for so freaking long. He became a translator for me.
Well, I told you about
And
when
I don't
lived-
think our accents are even that bad.
I
Well,
know.
Think about when I told y'all about when I was in Wyoming. There was a Radio Shack here in Casper, Wyoming, middle of nowhere. I just want to explain. If you ever look up Casper, Wyoming, you will see it is like 2 hours from the nearest town.
Your neighbor is 2 miles away on four-wheeler.
I don't know,
So
if you're
you wanna-
in town, your neighbor's like right there. But if you step out,
40 minutes from the nearest other town.
40 minutes from any other town.
If you want to borrow a cup of sugar, you have to get on a four-wheeler or put on jogging pants. One of the two.
But the manager at the Radio Shack there was a native. He'd grown up there. He'd always lived there. He'd never moved away. His assistant manager was from Jersey.
Oh, God.
And I mean full on Jersey accent when he
Oh,
cut
God.
loose. But he was
Doing
like
in
me.
Jersey.
He was like me. He could kind of tone down the accent enough for people to understand him. I could understand him in full Jersey, and he could understand me in full Southern.
But nobody else could understand.
And the manager would get mad because we'd start talking in short words. Him using Jersey short slang, me using Mississippi short slang, and we'd understand each other. And I'd be like, "Where's your transistors?" And I'd say it real quick, and the manager would be like, "Can you slow that down just a little?" And the Jersey guy, "I got you, man."
Transistors.
I got you, man.
So I worked for a guy from Vietnam one time, and he was a baby during the Vietnam conflict.
Oh, wow.
And so his accent was like real thick. And after working with him for like a couple months, I was like one of the few people around that could like literally understand him. And that's also when I found out that most Asian languages, when translated, come off very blunt.
Yeah.
So he wasn't being an asshole. He was just
being honest.
He was just saying, "Hey, it's right here." And it's like, but the way the Asian languages tend to translate to English, if you do like direct, it's like real blunt, and you could come off like an asshole.
That reminds me, we had a guy from Pakistan who was a part of the crew, and nobody understood him. And it's the sad part is he was the main electrician for a power plant. Let that sink in.
You know what trips me out though? Is the families that's been here like 2 generations?
Yeah.
The kids still know the family accent. They know the family language. And they will use that in public and at registers and talking in public.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, if you make friends with them or get them real mad, they'll start speaking in just the straightest English you've ever heard. And it's like, yeah, da da da, yeah, ba ba. And it's like, the fuck you say? And it's like, holy crap, he speaks English.
Surprise ending. I don't know why we went on this tangent in the first place, but it's been fun.
It seems entertaining.
It does. How are people doing?
I just changed it because it was quiet there for a second. Now it seems to be rolling again.
Wait.
Arkansas.
Arkansas?
Arkansas.
Arkansas?
Arkansas. Arkansas.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Everyone says Arkansas. And there's no W in it.
Yeah.
ARKNSAW. Arkansas.
There was a video of a woman who was trying to get American citizenship, and she had to learn all the states.
Yeah.
And she got to Arkansas.
Arkansas.
And she kept saying it wrong. She's like, "It's wrong."
Well, if you look at the pronunciation, it is Ark and ass. And they hate it when you pronounce it right. If you don't call it Arkansas, they will get mad.
I think it's actually ticketable.
Really?
Arkansas.
Yeah.
Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Arkansas. Oh my God.
Ticketable?
Yeah.
As in, like, you can get a ticket for this.
Yeah.
Why?
This is Arkansas.
I live in Michigan. And I'm from Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Arkansas. That's cool.
Michigan. I'm pretty sure our tickets are in the mail.
Yep. Arkansas.
All right, let's go to the next story, though. We kind of hit a dead air area.
Yeah, sorry about that, everybody. But, we get on these wonderful little tangents, and it's fun for stories.
It is.
Shit, what are we up to? Oh, the Monty Python reunion.
I still haven't watched it, so don't ask.
You still have not seen
I meant to pull it up last night, and everything just kind of went for me. So
okay, so anybody that has not seen Monty Python, seriously, go see Monty Python. It's like the original sketch people.
Well, I know plenty of Monty Python. I've seen
Holy
several
Grail.
films. I love Holy Grail.
Yes,
I love Holy Grail.
But one of their big skits was Dead Parrot.
See, I never got to see that one.
The guy had bought a parrot. The shop owner had told him it's just resting.
Yeah.
Well, he gets out the door and he figures out the parrot is dead. And he walks back in and he's like, "This parrot is dead, deceased, no longer with us. It is dead." And the guy keeps saying, "No, he's just resting. He's resting." And it's probably one of their more popularized skits in, overseas. Well, to commemorate the reunion, they constructed a 50-foot dead parrot in Pottersfield Park.
Oh my God. Isn't that by the Eye of London?
London Bridge.
Oh, London Bridge.
See, look, you see London Bridge in the background.
What park is it?
Pottersfield Park.
That's Tower Bridge.
Oh, Tower Bridge. I'm sorry.
Okay.
London Bridge is in Arizona.
No, Lord. But yeah.
There it is.
There it is.
Yeah.
That's not him.
That's not him, James. God. No, I'm sorry.
But to me, that and Spam had to be two of the most memorable skits.
We'll get rid of the hover hands, Keanu. for this
Hover
one.
hands.
Hover hands.
So everybody can see it. Where's it at? I'm in pictures. Where's it at?
You have too many
I have
pictures.
too many pictures. I have to clean this out. My hard drive is actually full though.
Well,
Oh, wow.
I wonder why.
Like show graphics and stuff like that.
I know we have so much for the show.
Backlog. Polly, where are you, Polly?
Okay. Sort by date.
Did you save it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched him save it. It should be up there at the top, but
May
it's
not have
not.
saved it. Smokey and the Bandit. I remember.
Wait, what?
Texans, Arkansas line. Smokey and the Bandit. Where I remember it.
JPEG image.
Where the fuck is it? Save it again.
Save it again.
Where the freak is it? There it is. There's the.
There it is.
The
There's-
50-foot tall.
He's just
dead parrot.
resting.
He's just resting. He's fine. No animals were harmed in the making of said statue,
Yeah.
except for the birds that probably hit it.
I do love how they added the sold time tag on it.
That is insane.
Hurt the shit out of my lip.
I mean, why are they celebrating though? The is it like
It's
Monty
a
Python-
reunion thing.
Oh yeah, reunion.
But I mean, you got to think that's like the OG of skits right there. Is Monty Python?
Yeah. Well, I mean, anything they do. My favorite has got to be the rabbit.
Rabbit.
Holy Grail.
Oh, yeah.
The
I'm sure-
pervert
The per-
chasing the women.
Like I wish I could throw this.
I don't know much about Monty Python.
Really?
Yeah, I really don't know.
I like Monty Python.
Yeah, here it is. This parrot is no more. It has ceased to be. It is expired. It has gone to meet its maker. This is a late parrot. It is stiff.
He's not late. He's right here.
I mean, that is insane. I mean, they're making statues for everything nowadays, but a dead parrot.
Well, I think it came down to the dead parrot or a giant can of Spam, and they probably couldn't get the licensing for the giant can of Spam.
Probably not. Although that
Is your
would be
brother
great.
alive?
That would be great sponsorship. Why would they turn that down? I don't think Spam would turn that down. If I
your
was the
brother okay?
Spam
He's
company,
in
I'd be
the
like,
house.
yes, please. Please.
Yeah, the pirate office.
What's going on?
The pirate office sketch.
Oh, yeah, where the buildings are going through the streets shooting each other.
Yeah. You have been defeated, my good sir. No, I'm not. I can still fight.
Tis
The
but
Black
a
Knight.
scratch.
Tis but a scratch.
I love
You know, my wife actually hates Monty Python.
Really?
I've never figured out why. She just doesn't like it.
I guess it is a
Bless her heart.
Bless
It's an
her heart.
acquired taste.
I guess it's an acquired taste. I guess
That's what she said.
Tis but a flesh wound.
I couldn't resist that one.
Okay, this is bugging me, and I don't know why I just noticed this, but why does Rocket have Han Solo's blaster?
Part of the gag.
Anyway, I don't know.
That's it. That's really it. That's part of the gag.
I have ADD so bad that's what just clicked through my mind.
Sticky note swords. Yes. I'm glad we got some other fans in our audience.
Hell yeah. Oh, let it refresh. There it is.
Knights who say
Me. Let's go to the next story, though.
on to the next.
What do you want to do for next?
We could do that one.
What is that one?
So,
Oh, the prequel. I've heard a little bit about that.
okay, so,
Prequel.
what is her name? What is her name?
Dum 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 dum
Hush.
dum. We're not going to dismonetize for singing that, are we?
Is Creed in the house?
There it is.
Okay.
There it is. Suzanne Collins. Suzanne Collins is the original writer of Hunger Games. Now,
Oh,
recently, she
Yeah, 'cause they're making a prequel now, aren't they?
she is writing a prequel, and it's supposed to take place 60 years from Katniss. It's going to take place at Hunger Games 10. Now, I have a little bit of an issue with this. How did the Hunger Games come to be? Why can't that be the thing?
That would be pretty cool.
I mean, from the movies, I've never read the books, but I have watched all the
We
movies.
might have a spammer.
They never exactly.
Hello? What?
Hold
Get
it on the
carry
mic.
it. It's not a spammer.
Aww. We will catch one day.
One day we will catch a spammer.
Well, see, you can find out the history just by reading the final book. You actually find out it was nuclear.
Really?
Yeah, if you read the books.
Okay, well, I didn't read the book.
But see,
thought it
I'm
was a
notorious
spammer.
for watching a movie and then going, okay, what's the book like? And then,
So you do opposite of what most people do.
Yeah.
Most people read the books and
Well,
then see the films.
most of the time, when you watch the movie and then read the book, it's like you're finding extra stuff that's cool. But if you read the book and then watch the movie, it's like, the hell, they left that out.
So it's like you're getting special extended version.
Yeah, like with Harry Potter, I read all the books and then watched the movies and was like, well, this sucks.
Whereas if you would have watched the movies,
But like Hunger Games, I read the books, then watched the movie, and I was like, watched the movie, then read the books, and was like, dude, this is even better.
so that's it. We've just been doing it wrong all along. We let the books just be scripts, and basically, and then go out and see the film first, and then go read the book.
Well, think about it. They always have to leave something out of the movie just because of time.
Yeah, just time factor.
Well, time and then
So rather
they
than
think-
reading the book and getting all the little details, go watch the movie that doesn't have those details. But then as you read the book, you pick up the extra. It's like watching
well,
a
they do
bonus
that.
feature.
They do that on purpose, not just for time, but for people whose interest is now sparked in the books
Yeah.
that may have overlooked it.
Yeah.
So they leave certain things out for time, and so there's nothing.
Yeah, that would be a good question there. I wonder why, if it explains why District 13's population went sterile.
Don't know. I don't know if they're going to explain all of that or not. Like,
Exactly, Sky. Movies are never as good.
I went somewhere else when you said District 13. I was thinking District 9.
I mean, the thing is, this
Buy a little quieter.
this gives us yes, please. This gives us an opportunity to have more films, and I kind of liked the Hunger Games series. It wasn't bad. The movies weren't that bad. I kind of enjoyed them.
Actually, yeah, Green Mile's another good example of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Forrest Gump, that will destroy your visions of everything because the book is so different.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Really?
There's a book sequel.
Really?
Forrest Gump. Yeah. Gump
Well, I
and
mean,
Company.
just the base book.
I read it like a long ass time ago.
If you watch Forrest Gump, then read the book, he was a cynical asshole.
Really?
Yeah.
He was horrible in the books.
God.
Like, they must have had a whole script printed up for the actors to read before they actually shot the movie, because if they'd have read the book, they'd have been like,
What?
Tom Hanks probably would have been like,
I'm not doing this.
hell?
I'm not doing this job.
It would have been career aside.
Yeah, it's not going to infringe on the book a whole lot either.
Mm-hmm.
Because even though you have the rights to make a movie based on the book, you can't do the book like straightforward.
100%.
Right.
I don't know. I always feel like that I understand they have to cut for time. That's fine, but why change so much in them? That's the thing I
Yeah,
really hate.
right.
Is like
Yeah.
when they completely change characters, they eliminate characters, they add random characters for no flipping reason.
Walking Dead.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I've read
Daryl.
I've read a lot of the comics.
Daryl's not there.
Daryl's not there, and there's a lot of people that are still alive that ain't now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have quit watching the show altogether.
I have to.
I have quit reading the comics altogether.
so you can watch the show and not be spoiled.
But
There
there at
ain't
the
even a
first season,
spoiler.
at the first season, yeah, the Dixon was Daryl Dixon was an add-in, but there at the first season, it kind of followed it,
Yeah.
and then they just went off left field.
Yeah, they just.
It's like up to the prison, it stays pretty close, and then the prison is where it makes the big split,
Yeah.
where who dies, who lives,
Yeah.
I don't know.
like
But
the
the
baby.
show, oh my God, the show.
Well, it's like comic book movies. They
love the
can't
show.
get any of that right. And the CW, for God's
And
sakes,
DC.
can't follow DC at all.
No.
I
Yeah.
mean, look at Wonder Woman, or not Wonder Woman, but look at Batwoman. Have you seen the
Yeah.
trailers
You're
for all
welcome,
that?
Scott.
I refuse to watch it.
I cringed.
Oh my God! Like seriously, CW, what is your problem? You screwed up Arrow, you screwed up Flash, you've screwed up everything else you've got in your hands.
Whoa.
I mean, why?
Oh, wait, wrong
why?
Flash.
It's not that hard. I mean, we've already got the backstory for most of these characters. These characters are already
Oh, yeah,
popular.
Game of Thrones.
yeah,
Yeah.
Game of Thrones.
That was a train wreck.
I haven't seen the very last episode yet.
It was a
True
train wreck.
Blood.
I can't.
True Blood's another one. That was a comic or a book or something.
Book.
Book.
It was a book.
It was a book.
Books were actually
series.
good. Books had a good ending. The series kind of like, okay,
The
we got to
series
finish
was-
this
I
now.
got to watching the series and I just couldn't take any more propaganda.
I got to watching the series. Look, me and my wife binge watched the series, and you know they have somebody having sex in every episode, and it's like you can only watch so much sex, and you're like, hey, I need to get in on that. So we'd watch like 3 or 4 episodes, and then go and.
I think I got through the first season, and I was just like, nah, I'm done. I'm just done. I can't.
But the ending to True Blood was just like, what the? It just felt empty. It's just like there was nothing there.
It was like, all right, this is where we end. And
She's doing what to him? And who's this fucking dude she's with now?
Yeah. Suki.
Suki was
There was a
succubus.
Suki.
Yeah, Twilight was another good example. Took it from a pretty cool little vampire book series to Shiny.
I love it when you do that. Twilight never appealed to me, and I know it wasn't made for people like me.
Reading his character in the books,
wasn't there a
actually
side book where it explains his actual thoughts, and it was way darker than the actual series?
There was a side book. I
remember a bunch of thirsty housewives being upset because the bedroom scene wasn't just like in the book.
Isn't that?
You mean the birth scene?
You're talking about 50 Shades of Grey?
No, the bedroom scene where they're going at it and he destroys the bed. And
oh no, forget that.
All these horny housewives
scene.
are like, oh.
Oh no, the birthing scene in the book versus the movie. Holy crap!
Well, I'm pretty sure they weren't going to show all that. What did you say?
The True Blood book series was so much better. Although I didn't like the show they kept and developed Lafayette more. True, I do like how they developed Lafayette more.
Although the scene with Lafayette where he
Rico.
I was about to say, you know who I think of
it really does.
Every time Lafayette was on, I would think Rico.
Yeah,
Rico, you need to start wearing like those bandanas and shit he wore.
Have you ever seen Rico go queen?
No.
My God, that's what it makes me think. I'm just like, oh my God, you could have played Lafayette so easily and made millions of dollars and been fine.
Now eat your damn aged burger.
Like when Rico goes queen is. By the way, y'all don't know who Rico is? Rico is.
Y'all want to know what Rico
is like, my gay roommate.
The best way to sum up, anybody that ain't ever getting a chance to meet him, watch True Blood. Look at Lafayette. There you go.
That's a characterization of
Rico.
Yep.
Rico is my.
I just want to hear
resident
Rico
gay,
yell that
not
to
black
somebody.
man anymore. Yeah. Did I tell you about that?
What?
He doesn't identify as black anymore. Right?
No. It wasn't the fact that he didn't identify. It was the fact that he was playing something. I don't remember what it was. I want to say it was Overwatch or Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yep.
And some other guy got on there and started yammering off his mouth, which, it's the gaming world. Welcome to the gaming world. And Rico popped back off on him. And he basically tried to diss him off, saying that he wasn't black. And when Rico went, I am black. And I'm gay.
And I'm Jewish. No, I don't know.
If he'd have thrown that in there.
That was a different skit.
But anyway, like he threw that out there just to kind of shut the guy up. And he went, you're not black. And he said, no, I am black. And he went, no, you're not. And he said, okay, well, I guess I'm not black anymore. Just kind of
give him his white boy card.
So he's been going off on this tangent here lately. When everybody just kind of picks on him, he's like, well, you're not black anymore.
Actually, some gangster said it was awesome. I was there.
Really, Slim? What happened exactly?
Rico is Jamaican.
Yeah, Rico is Jamaican.
That's his ancestral roots.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can't really call him African American.
Yeah, you really can't.
Because his ancestral roots are not from Africa. They're Jamaican.
Well, they had to get to Jamaica somehow.
Well, just saying.
Really? The guy kicked him out of the race? Really?
Like the race game or the race?
Yeah, like they were.
Wow.
We're talking about the color. Or we're talking about on the horses. we need explanation here.
I gave him to the white folks. You know what though? When he's on the phone, I've heard him do both ways. Just speaking as white, as normal,
plain white,
as normal. I'm not even gonna say white.
I wouldn't say
normal.
white. It's normal. Just a normal,
well-educated, normal talking. Then I've heard him go true ghetto, and it was like, dude, who are you mad at? And he was like, how do you know I'm mad? I can hear it in your voice.
He has that personality, and then when he gets sassy, he goes queen, and you can just see the
I want to
the
hear
radiation
him yell
of
that
rainbows.
I want each damn aged burger. Shut the fuck.
It's like you talk about you hear about people like getting a black aura around them when they're mad. His is fruity and colorful.
Oh my God! You still have some of the queen pictures. But anyway, no, I don't know how we got on this.
What were we talking about?
We were talking about,
We were talking about book adaptations.
and somehow we got
Kind of
talking about
about
Lafayette, which led to Rico.
Rico.
We did a whole segment for Rico.
It's going to be
Love
like
you, Rico.
3 degrees of Kevin Bacon. It's going to be 3 degrees of Rico. Connect Twilight to Rico.
We found a way.
Yep.
With the ADD sitting at this table, we found the loop.
You know, I think that's part of what some people love is just seeing us go from this to this to this to this, and it's like we suddenly stop, and it's
We go,
like, what?
You know,
did we get here?
the whole thing that you could always, there's like 3 moves you can figure out how somebody is connected to Kevin Bacon.
Yeah.
You remember that old thing?
No, but
Okay.
please explain.
It was basically that, like, you know,
You
talk
can
to
find 3 steps to connect Kevin Bacon.
you're somehow connected to Kevin Bacon. Mine is that I know somebody who knows somebody that met Kevin Bacon. That's how I'm connected to Kevin Bacon. You'll have to Google it.
Everybody
It's-
is like, whoa.
Rico's at work. He's part of the white race now. Do you remember the comic book strip we used to do? We would take photos and then run them through the comic book filter.
Yeah,
the
we
one
made
where
our
we
own
did the one-
joking comic
Remember
books.
the one Rico came up with?
Yeah.
I'm kin to Hitler?
No, that was actually
That was
me.
me.
That was me and James that came up with that, and we pitched
Ah.
it to Rico, and Rico's like, oh,
Oh
God.
God, I'm loosely related to Adolf Hitler. What am I gonna do? And then me and him snap
Nope,
to
nope, nope, nope.
and wave.
And wave.
Wave. Thank you for stopping me.
Yeah.
That worked out perfectly.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you were going to do it.
Yeah. I'm trying to get us monetized, people.
No, I didn't. I was banking on him stopping me.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
You banked on it. Well, your suggestion was right. I got to keep this thing afloat.
It's like, stop!
Yeah. In the name of love. Okay.
That caffeine
Turn
is
around.
kicking.
Every now and then I get a little bit lonely.
Nobody knows the rest
I
of
don't know
that.
the words.
They get to that part and they're just like, I forgot the lyrics. I've forgotten the lyrics.
Have you seen Kyle? He's yay tall.
Let's not get
Yeah,
kicked off Facebook before we get going good.
Yeah, seriously.
Do we have
Yeah, that was
anything else?
posted before everybody was getting ass hurt about
Go
everything.
to the
It's Life with Jack.
We're kind of running low now.
the
Harry Potter thing.
the
Oh, no, wait.
Yeah, we got to
That asshole.
What asshole?
All right.
That
Is his
asshole.
name Todd?
No.
Really?
actually, Yeah.
I have a running theory that
Gaten
everyone named Todd is an asshole.
Monterizo?
Yeah, I can't say his last name either. Gaten Monterizo or something to
Translates
that
to Todd.
Yeah, it translates to Todd. Sure,
New
we'll-
Netflix prank show is all about screwing people trying to find work.
What the fuck?
So basically, what they do is now
Take a
for those that
desperate
don't know
soul.
who Gate Monteziz
Todd.
that don't know this guy. If you've ever seen Stranger Things, he plays what is it? Dustin, the gap tooth kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the one that has the speech impediment through the whole series. Yeah.
Yeah, he's went full stupid this time.
He went full stupid. He has a new show that has come out on Netflix. And basically what it is they tell people that are looking for jobs that they have a job. They bring them to the site and then they pull these like wacky, crazy pranks on them that involve everything from paranormal to just crazy crap. I mean, like junkies and shit like
See,
that.
if
from what I
someone looking
understand.
for a full-time job right now, that would piss me off.
Well, here's the thing, though. Netflix came back and tried to fix this. But I wonder how true it is. Now, supposedly they tell them for a fact, they tell them it is a 1 hour, 1 day job opportunity. And they do pay them at the end of the whole thing. I don't know how true that is. Part of me really thinks that Netflix is just trying to save their asses after everybody kind of jumped on top of them and started complaining.
You assholes!
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
basically complaining that
It's
this
like,
is
"You
not okay.
assholes, I'll get you for this.
I mean, we're slowly coming out of a recession, and people are starting to find jobs they've probably been looking for the vicinity of 8 years.
Well, I mean, think of me. Like, I'm up there looking for something security, guard, something to that nature.
Same.
Professional head buster.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm good at. So
All of us here have got a pretty good background in security.
yeah,
Armed, unarmed, bouncers.
Yep. Dealing with the drunk, the sober.
I
and
wish
the
I'd get a call
just
for that
straight up
jailer job,
weird.
but it's looking like I'm going to be putting in for a crazy place.
Ugh.
Hey, I'm game for anything if it's full-time and pays well, especially if it's a state job.
Prostitution is full time. It pays well.
Yeah, but
It's not
Don't
exactly
nobody
a
want a chubby
state
guy.
job, but
Okay.
it is the oldest profession.
I'm just.
Kyle, that sounds like experience talking.
Anyway,
Oh,
no-
wait a minute. So, has Tommy Martin ever told either of y'all how he's fugitive of Mexico?
No.
He stole a burrito.
What?
Wait, why did you steal a burrito?
He was out of pesos.
Were you out of pesos?
He tried to pay in chiclets.
Oh.
All right, Tommy. Fill us in because this is more interesting than that.
Yeah, like I mean, there's not much to
Honestly,
the story.
that's more interesting than
Vaping
that.
is illegal in Mexico.
What?
Okay.
So we're not
Really?
going to Mexico.
Hey, but it is in Canada.
He lost his penny. WTF?
So,
mean,
like,
Come on.
Explain, Tommy. Hurry. Type.
Type. Call me on Messenger.
hey, hold Mexico, down the south with a country store,
Mexico.
tequila and a show. Mexico,
Mexico. Hey,
Okay, come on.
Tommy.
I think
Tommy.
that's pretty much the summary of his story.
Anyway, so he
You
stole a
can't
burrito.
drag it out like a Michael Bay movie?
Come on, man. You would not be a good YouTuber. You got to drag this shit out sometimes, and it's difficult. Trust me. I know. as I say this on YouTube.
Like, did they catch you, or you just slipped in, was vaping, found out, and left?
Like were the cops behind your truck, some really fast street race was happening, guns a-blazing, and you're eating a burrito?
Yeah, we might have to drag him on the show and be like,
He's
explain it.
vaping while eating a stolen burrito.
Stole a burrito while vaping.
Slim Gangster, we thinking alike.
We might have to drag him on the show one Friday and be like, explain.
Actually, by the way, I want to go ahead and pitch this because Tommy pitched this idea to me. I haven't really explained. I kind of mentioned it. Tommy actually.
Up. Here he is.
Put it
What's
next
up?
to the mic.
Hang on.
Hold on, Tommy. Slow
All right,
down.
go ahead.
You're live.
Your headpiece, dude. Your ear.
Wow, first prank call. No, so I was in Mexico.
Oh no, Tommy.
Don't lose him.
Tommy.
Can you hear us?
Tommy.
Oh. Damn it! Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Can
All
you
right.
hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the story?
And it died.
Oh no! We could have had a conclusion to this story, and now we're left hanging. Will it happen next time on JAK Live? No, I'm kidding. We do have one more story, and then we'll kind of hit on that. Tommy, if you can get back a hold of us, man, please
Actually,
do.
let me. Tommy Martin?
Yep.
Tommy, answer this call. As soon as I remember how.
Up top.
Previously on JAKLIVE.
Yeah, I know. This is
All right, can you hear us?
I can hear you. I don't know if my signal's gonna hold.
all right. Well,
Okay,
quickly.
so tell the story. Oh, I hope his signal holds.
Tommy, please. We have to have a conclusion. We want to know about the stolen burrito.
I do too.
Kyle, do you have my phone number? Somebody call my actual number.
Give me a sec, and let me see if my phone's charged. But yeah,
Yeah, we don't know if we got enough service on his phone to actually
All
pick
right,
up out
so-
here. But we will try. This could be interesting. This is a trial thing.
we're gonna make this work.
Yeah, it's trying to reconnect to him.
Come on.
Y'all keep talking. Keep
talking. Okay, Hey, did you like TMNT versus Batman?
Yes. Have you seen it?
Wait,
Not yet.
that actually came out?
Yeah,
Yes,
it's out.
it is out. And Batman kicked their butts.
I
Sorry.
figured he would.
No.
Now, Donnie and him did have a sparring match after he was injured
Yeah.
and actually got him one time.
That's his number.
Okay.
I don't want to say it out loud.
I don't have but one bar. How many bars you got? One.
Yeah, so
All right,
Try it
Tommy.
anyway.
Cross your finger. We're going to
Try
try.
this now.
Tommy, keep an eye out for a weird 662 number calling you.
No, you were right.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I'm trying not to say this out loud,
I
but
know.
Maybe he could record the story
got it?
and send it.
all right, let's try this, folks. This is either going to work or fail. This is actually how I was planning on doing the telemarketer.
Well, how about now?
How about
That's
now?
better.
You're on Live with Jack.
You're on Live with Jack.
Woo, I'm back online. All right, so when I was training to be a truck driver, my mentor lives in Nuevo Laredo, Mexico. got stuck in Laredo for a couple days, so he took me over the border to his house. And I'm sitting out there, and I hadn't vaped in front of my mentor yet because my RDA was shot, and I hadn't had a chance to fix it. Well, I finally
Ouch.
pulled my shit out and fixed it while I'm sitting on his porch with his wife, and no shit, the cartel, like, well, what I was told was the cartel. One of the guys legit came up to the porch, told me that I needed to quit this shit, or it was gonna get bad. So,
Really?
yeah. Apparently, it is exceptionally illegal in Mexico, and I got away with it.
Wow.
Well, all right. So what about the burrito?
Yeah, tell me about the stolen
Okay,
burrito.
I don't know who brought that up.
It was a gag someone threw in.
However, my mentor can make some kick-ass tostadas. But other than that, I don't know anything about a burrito.
Oh man. So
Wow.
so you almost got in serious trouble with the cartel.
Excuse me.
Because
Absolutely legit. Like, everyone in America thinks, oh, cartel, it's just a buzzword. But it's scary as shit if you actually look into the cartel.
really?
The way Mexico's government is, nobody's allowed to have a firearm in Mexico.
Well, we knew
The
that.
cartel have so much influence as drug lords that they run around with legit, like, AR-15s, full out military gear, and the police don't fucking touch them.
Wow. Wow, that is insane.
Yeah, the cartel runs Mexico. Needless to say, this little white boy was not comfortable in Mexico anymore.
I don't blame you.
I don't blame you either.
See, Canada just got another vote from me because you can vape up there.
The burrito would have made the story better.
You know what? It would have.
That was actually a really interesting story.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that you had the cartel actually show up is insane. I don't know if you can hear me right now.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, cool.
I found out that, like, the cartel is, you know how the mafia charges protection money or
Yeah.
charge, like, you know, that bullshit?
Yeah.
The cartel does the same thing. So they make regular stops to people's homes and people who are selling on the side of the street and actual business fronts demanding money. So, of course, on their way through, they saw me doing something I had no business doing.
So they kind of
Figuring out
straightened
like
you out.
They're policing the street?
Yes!
Wow.
That is crazy.
The cartel
And
saved
you wonder
you.
why whole families
They
try to
are
get
the
over
only
here.
ones allowed to do illegal shit.
Well, you know what? In a way, the cartel helped him.
No, the cartel is fucking terrible. for
Yeah, but
Mexico.
think about it, dude. If they wouldn't have caught you and a policeman would have.
I don't think, like, I found out after, like, when that happened, I was so freaked out, and then when I left Mexico, I was like, that can't be real. So I Googled it, sure as fuck, yeah, you can't vape in Mexico.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, you know, Japan's the same way.
Really?
No liquid nicotine.
Yeah, no nick in their e-liquid. They are strictly zero nick, and
Yep.
it is a big deal for them as well.
But you can go buy a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, dude.
That's my story. I don't want to take up too much of your airtime.
Well, we appreciate it.
Yeah,
man. We're
definitely,
actually
dude.
about the thing that you actually brought up to me. We're about to talk about that real quick. So pop back into the chat and let's talk.
Yeah, I'm coming back now.
All right, man.
All right,
Appreciate you.
dude. So,
Well, that's
Okay.
interesting to learn.
That is wild.
that's crazy.
That is crazy. I can't believe we just did
So
our
we
first
got to do
phone
that
call.
a little bit better for when Dean Kane calls.
We'll find a better way. We
For
will-
that, I'll use a patch cable.
yeah, we will.
But I
find-
don't have my patch cable, so.
Okay, so Tommy actually threw an idea, and this is actually going to go out to all the people involved. Anybody in the chat, if you think this might be
The
a
bet.
good episode just for, fuck's sake, like maybe on a slow,
Yeah.
almost slow news
What
week.
countries can you vape in?
No. He was actually talking about us doing a short D&D session.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I've never played Dungeons and Dragons in my life. I've always wanted to try, and I just
played.
never had the opportunity. I know you have.
I
Have
have.
you? You have? So I'm the only one who's never done it. So this would be a first-time experience for me. And Tommy has been trying in and out over the years to trying to get me, and he always asks me at the wrong freaking time.
Yeah.
I've either way got something going on, I'm busy with things, or I just can't make it for whatever reason. There's millions of them. But the thing is, I would actually love to try, and he has brought up the idea of why don't we do it here? And we do a short 2-hour D&D session. Now, obviously, we'll create our characters off screen so that way,
Yeah.
because
Speed it
apparently
up.
that takes a very long
yeah.
time to
It
do.
does.
I wouldn't know. I've never done it.
That can take an hour.
I
on
was
its
a
own.
neutral good paladin or some shit. I don't remember.
Well, anyway, I mean, and he also offered to bring us characters to play as well. So, is that an idea y'all
Yeah.
would be interested in, just for a full episode? That be the episode for Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, just whenever it's a slow week and Tommy happens to be here.
No, it is not a lot of time for D&D.
I mean, if
Our
we
campaign lasted like 5 or 6 plays, but there are some campaigns that last like months.
I mean, we don't have to do a full campaign. I mean, I think it would just be interesting to do something different, to have Tommy first off be on the show, because
Yeah.
I would like Tommy to actually come on an episode with us, at least one. I'd like him to come on for a regular episode, just a podcast episode, and actually do that with us.
You know what's bad? I think we've covered all our stories today.
Except for the last one. But no, this is just an idea. If you guys think it would be cool, type in the comments or in the chat or something and let us know. We would love to hear from you guys. Maybe we can do several episodes of it. Who knows? You know, maybe we can do one.
Actually,
full
a lot of people are saying go full or go home. I'd enjoy it.
Really?
So, hey, there's a couple chiming in.
Okay, well then this is what we'll do then. We will set up with Tommy, because Tommy is a truck driver, so he doesn't come home very much, and he doesn't get to see his wife and family very often, and we don't want to take too much of his time. So maybe we can do like hour sessions just whenever he can get a chance. That way he can come in, visit with us for like an hour, do the D&D thing with us.
Get it set up and figured out.
Maybe two, if he's feeling
My
generous
audio
and
is
wants to.
wonky since that.
Yeah.
I'm playing with it now.
You know, just I don't want to take him from his wife, you know, because like I said, he is a truck driver and he stays on the road almost all of his time, and that would suck. You know, he comes into town and he spends his entire time with us. I don't want to do that to him and his family. So we'll have to find a happy little medium, because I would love to have Tommy on the show. Originally, when we started talking about doing the podcast, I actually threw it at Tommy and said, "Do you think this kind of stuff would work?" And he was like, "Oh, definitely. Please do it." And he's been a big advocate for our show ever since. So I really want to get him on
You
here.
know, if a full session ain't but 3 to 4 hours, we might be able to do a long stream.
Can we do a long? Would y'all be interested? I mean, that's a long time, and I just worry about that. But if we can do one full session,
Yeah, we're gonna hammer out the details.
we'll
this
hammer
week.
out the details. I just wanted to pitch it to you guys and actually hear what you guys say. Like I said, this will be my first time ever doing D&D. So I would be,
And my first time in like 10 years.
if you're okay with Chelsea playing,
Yeah.
then I can have a full. Yeah,
Absolutely
sure, dude.
not.
We
She
have
can
no
be-
problem
no.
with
Yeah,
that.
Actually,
fine.
we could set the table up, do the mics vertical, turn the volume up, and actually have room for about 6 people.
Maybe we can do a big session or something just for fun.
Yeah.
I mean, Tommy, if you're willing, and you know, talk to your wife and see how she would handle it, and if she's okay with it, because like I said, we talked on the phone about this, and I know you said that was a main concern. I don't want to like cause that kind of problems, but if you are really down for it, I'd love to A, have you on the show, and B, this would be my first D&D session ever, and it would be probably pretty hysterical to watch me
I think I still
goof
got my dice
everything.
at the house too. So
Really?
Yeah, I've got some dice somewhere.
So this would be a really good thing. So if everybody's really up for it, we'll hash out the details and let you know in the future.
If you've
how
got
this is
extra
gonna
dice,
go.
bring them, because I have no idea if I'll ever be able to
It's-
find mine.
Tommy has figurines of characters that he has created.
Oh, nice.
There
Oh,
apparently
sweet.
there are full websites that you
You
can.
can, yeah, you remember when we went on our comic book tour or whatever
Yep.
in Louisiana? You could buy figurines at one of the shops we were
Really?
at. Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you, but you was like ignoring me and shit.
What did you say?
I'll be there in spirit.
Please do,
Slim
Slim. I mean, if
Oh,
you're,
I mean, I've committed in front of the internet, so now I have to. Winky.
That's right. That's right. I'm
yeah,
trying to
that's
get
kind of
them
how
to-
this goes, man.
I'm going to try to go to Comic-Con, but the problem here is Comic-Con ends at 5. I get off at 2, and it's an hour drive down there.
Oh, so you would have
Yeah.
2 hours at Comic Con.
Yeah, and I'm a little on the broke side.
I'll be there.
On the flip side, next
something.
Thursday night, everyone needs to come and tune into the channel.
What are you doing? You
Mario
got your
Maker 2 officially
got your-
releases.
Oh,
I've got,
so
Yeah.
it is ordered. Everything is set up. All I've got to do is pop the card in, download the extra files,
Yeah.
and I'll be live.
Okay. I'm gonna order just that plain Jane USB thing for my retro streaming.
Nice.
both of you are going to be doing
Not simultaneous.
Well,
Mario
I'm doing-
games.
I'm going to be doing I'm going to pick out
He's
hidden
gonna
gems
do
and retro
retros.
gaming.
I'm doing
He's
Mario Maker.
And then we might have a crossover.
I might build him a couple troll levels to make it even better.
Oh, that would be funny to watch you suffer. I might be able to tomorrow 2 extra sets of dice.
Most people.
Oh, no,
You can
ain't no
download
fun
a
in-
dice app.
No,
Oh,
that
they
ain't
got
no
dice
fun.
apps? I didn't know that.
That
I
ain't no fun.
can use a dice app.
We'd have to figure out how to set the camera.
Like I said, we'll hammer the details
We'll do
out
an
as we
overhead
go.
camera.
Can
And
we
then
run,
we'll have a
Can
camera.
we run 2 cams?
Yeah.
Well, last time we tried to do it, it kind of got
That was
wild.
on.
We used it
that
on
was
Rusty.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, that was on
Rusty.
Rusty.
Rusty was that $300 budget PC.
Yeah.
That would do streaming great, but if you added another camera, it drove
Not
it down.
his dollar or my dollar PC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
$300 PC.
All right, so
not
we'll do a double set camera. We'll see
several
if we can get
dollars
one.
PCs.
If we can get one up high, we'll set up a downward camera, and then we'll set up the chat camera. Of
Nice.
course, I love chat camera, so we'll set that up so that
Never
way you
been
guys,
on live internet. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
you're
we're
gonna-
gonna pop his internet cherry and your D&D cherry.
Has there ever been a D&D
like a
live stream?
virgin.
For the very
Has
first time.
Okay, sorry.
Has there ever been a live D&D?
Yeah.
There has? Oh,
Yeah, it's actually very popular, believe it
Yeah.
or not.
Huh.
So we would just be hitting a new genre of nerd.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of like my Mario Maker thing.
All right.
So you gotta love this. You guys are. This is gonna be fun. I'm actually very excited and kind of nervous all at the same time.
Should be.
All right, so we have one more story. Let's hit on it, and then we're gonna close out for today because the kids are getting restless, and so am I. Harry Potter. If you are a Harry Potter fan, listen up and let's talk. So
Harry Plopper?
Harry Plopper. Why did I follow along with that?
It's almost as bad as Go Team Venture. I knew somebody would do it.
Anyway, so
Wizards Unite.
yes, Wizards Unite has been announced for June 21st. They have already done test runs, and for those that don't know, if you like games like Pokemon Go
today.
for your phone,
Don't even say July 21st. It's today.
oh, it's today.
Yep.
Congratulations, you can go buy it. Jump on Google at this very second. Boom.
Shit, we need an affiliate link.
I know, right? That would be awesome.
I know, right?
It's too bad we can't do that because it's illegal.
No, affiliate links aren't illegal.
Is it?
No,
There's a iffy ground with them right now.
Oh my God.
That sucks.
Yep, another YouTube thing.
There should just be another YouTube that doesn't have all the staunch rules.
It's called BitChute, but
It's
it ain't
called
popular
BitChute,
and
but-
cleaned up enough yet.
Yeah.
Actually, BitChute's starting to grow again.
Yep.
With all this second revenue stuff, BitChute is starting to pick back
Yeah.
up. Well, we've actually posted a few videos on BitChute. It is a pain in the ass.
It's like year one YouTube.
And it once everything gets fixed, I'm totally down for us to jump on it. I'm totally cool with it because I think it would be really great.
Okay, so it is Niantic that's doing this. That gives me a little hope for it.
Yes, it is Niantic.
A
That
calamity
is
has fallen before the wizarding world, causing artifacts, creatures, people, and
This
even
is on
memories
Geek.com, by the way, if you want to go read
to
the article that
mysteriously
he is
appear
reading.
in the Muggle world.
Yeah, so basically from what
We're
I've
running out of
gathered,
room, so.
you can fight all the enemies from the wizarding world.
Wow.
You can create a class or like be a part of a class so you can be like really
Yeah, it
good
is
at
free, by the way.
alchemy and all that. It is free to play. They did a test run in Australia and New Zealand and
Yeah.
it did really popular. And supposedly they're having an event in Florida.
Yep.
There may be more Florida Man in the works, and this time it'll have to do with
Florida
Harry
Man plays D&D on Facebook.
Potter. Oh, you played a little, Tommy. Is it good?
Not good for trucking.
He who not be named popped up in front of my truck, and I hit the brakes.
That's the sound the brakes made.
But nonetheless, it looks like it's going to be.
Yeah, it's like White Wolf said. Now they've got a Jurassic World version. You
really,
have-
I didn't know that.
Yep, they're releasing a
Ghostbusters
Minecraft version, a Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters,
Yeah,
AR.
there's a game. I played the Ghostbusters one. It's really good.
Yeah.
Did you hear about Mario?
Oh, this is news we
shoot.
didn't talk about before.
Yeah, it's a fan made game. You can play it.
Oh,
It's browser based. You can play it
Mario
like
versus.
Mario versus.
It's like you and what, 40 people?
something like that. It's a lot of people. It's like a
Battle Royale.
battle royale. Mario battle royale.
It plays random levels and you have to play Mario, and then you see the background sprites for everyone else, and you're racing to the goals.
Really?
Yeah,
Is it
it's
any
a browser
It
based
looks
game.
good.
So you need a computer.
Fun? Oh.
Yeah, sorry, Kyle.
Oh,
Trust me, I tried it off my phone when I first
Yeah,
saw
I
it.
did too. I was like, no, this is not going to work at all. Maybe if you
Um,
had a Bluetooth controller.
One of the guys I follow, Mr. A Game, actually did it.
Did he?
Yeah.
really?
Okay.
He actually won around. It was kind of cool.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I actually
hate-
have a PlayStation VR, dude.
I hate energy-based games as well, where you have to like wait for like 4 hours in real world time.
Yeah.
To actually, I hate those. I hate those, and that is something that probably the only thing that I heard from what they talked about anyway, from according to the commercial and the article that I read, that seemed like the only thing I wasn't impressed with. It was like they took the Pokemon Go algorithm and just added on to it, and I was
That's
very
exactly what they did.
Yeah.
I was very disappointed with Pokemon Go when
It's
it first came
Niantic.
out.
That is exactly what they did. But keep in mind, even Pokemon Go is not based off its own algorithm.
Really,
It's based off of Ingress.
Yeah. Ingress.
You had Ingress, then they built Pokemon Go, duped the algorithms. Now they've got the Harry Potter one, and I'm pretty sure they took those same algorithms and went a third time.
Probably so.
so the dice has been flipped twice at least.
Yeah.
Well,
Then you got some of the new weird ones coming out, like the Minecraft one.
why?
You can build in VR in your room, or AR in your living room.
Huh.
It's going to get weird.
See, this is the thing. They're having a hard time with augmented reality glasses, and yet the phones are already doing it.
Yeah.
Why not make that screen big? Like, I don't understand why it has to be this big. I'm
That's all it
sorry.
needs to be.
I don't understand the concept of what's so wrong. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'm just not that tech savvy. That is plausible. And I'm cool with that. But the thing is it just seems like there wouldn't be that hard of a transition
Yeah.
in my mind, I guess. Maybe it's just me. It's just two screens, you know? And
Well, I mean, for AR, all you really need is just one screen, so you can see things in front of you and you can see things in augment.
and that's the thing, though. But they give you a slot like this big, and it's only
That's all
a
you need.
small little window.
Do
But
you
it's
remember,
not even big enough for
Do you
the
remember
eye.
those
Go to the
video
house.
shades about that time had little screens in them? That's all
Yeah.
you need.
Yeah.
When
I
you have
remember
the
those.
screen sitting right there, that's all you need.
Yeah.
Actually, I still need to finish redoing those. But I need 3D printer.
We'll
make it one-eyed.
We'll work that out.
We have Patreon.
Yeah, it is officially time. Go ahead and let's pull up our end stuff. Oh, I can't remember.
It's
It's
scene one.
actually, yeah, it's scene one, isn't it? I'm trying to learn your setup just in case you end up sick or work or whatever. So
Or
that way.
completely burned out and don't want to do it.
Augmented reality is going to have all kinds of weird people standing on your line. Yeah, I can see that.
That would still be.
Call
me after.
Call me.
I will when I get home. I don't have a lot of great service when I'm out here.
No, there's like no service.
There's
We're in
absolutely-
town.
Literally, I can go out into James's front lawn and just stand there by the road, and I'll get 1 bar.
Yeah.
I've
But
got
I
one
go
bar here
home and
somehow.
sit inside of my apartment, and I get 4.
You
Or
imagine
how
that?
about me in the countryside?
I know
And I've got 3 to 4 bars.
I know. It's screwy, man.
something's wrong with this
You may
place.
be too close to the tower.
No, all cell carriers around here are like that.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
Y'all's
like
main
They
tower,
took
maybe.
damage to one tower that's messing everything up. But as long as
Yep.
we've been out here, I've never gotten good service. This road in general has never had good
Don't
service.
say where we're at, but okay, yeah. Just letting you know, don't say where we're at, because then we'll have weird fans knocking on the door.
Shit, whatever.
I'm on in. Can I be on your show?
No.
Considering half of our fans are like way away from here, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's kind of wild that we have fans that now we've gotten to the point where it's not friends and family anymore.
Yeah.
We still have a
Kinda
lot of
nice.
friends and family that are involved, which is great because we got people
I
like
get-
Tommy, my girlfriend,
Yeah.
your wife watches, your wife
We've
watches.
grown. No, she doesn't. She hates us.
Oh well, love you too, Christina, and you'll never
But,
see this.
My Instagram has grown like huge. I could post a picture of that styrofoam cup and in 20 minutes have like 60 likes.
Speaking of the cup,
And-
pass me another one since we're wrapping up. We got to go out with a shot. And let's see if it's changed flavors again.
I don't want any. I can't
Okay.
do it again.
One last chance to see if it's changed.
By the way, if you missed us opening the cans and everything,
Ah.
that works for me.
All right.
All right.
Move this down.
Okay.
Anyway,
That's for us to know and you to find out.
yep, it's gonna be fun.
I love how people go like, what are y'all whispering about when we do that?
I know it's fun. That's the beauty of live is sometimes we have to communicate outside because it's not
It
entertaining.
tastes almost like the white can now.
I've never had the white can, so if that's what that
steeping.
tastes like, it's kind of
It's like a mix between the blue and the white. It's like all the fruit flavors have died.
It's okay, but I'm not going to have any more caffeine for the rest of today. You know what? Just because for the fans.
Yep.
Good thing I stay up to date on my CPR.
Anyway. By the way, when you chug it, it's kind of like, ha, ha.
He can see through time.
Whatever you do, don't sit on the toilet in the next 2 hours. Anyway.
That's good because I haven't eaten today and there's nothing to come out.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. All right, so we're going to end it here. That's all the stories and crazy wackiness that we have for you this week. Please tune in for next week. Obviously, we'll have more. Hopefully, soon we'll be able to come at you and let you know when this D&D session. Please follow us on our Twitter, and you can go follow us at our individual Twitters as well. You can go check us out on Patreon. We haven't worked out the reward system on Patreon. We are trying,
But if you
guys.
just want to send us like a few dollars.
Well,
Everything
it's
else-
not necessary, but if you do, we would surely
And don't
appreciate
forget,
it.
next Thursday night.
Yes, and next Thursday night,
Thursday
go
night.
check out him and Chubby
I'm
Boy.
not giving an official time at the moment because I can pick the game up around, I think, 8 or 9, and then might have to download updates.
Okay.
So,
let's go ahead and just say that you'll announce
Super
it on
Gregory
Twitter.
Brothers,
yeah.
right? Is
Yeah.
it going to be under the
Super Gregory Brothers. Next,
So go follow this Twitter right here,
Yep.
so that way you guys can find out the exact time if you guys want to watch Alex and Andrew.
Boy.
I just had a brain fart. I drank that way
join
too
Fat
fast.
Man and the Chubby Boy.
Exactly. If you want to watch them play Mario Maker 2, which is being released this Thursday, it's going to be interesting. I can't wait.
Oh, I promise it's going to get worse as time goes on.
That's
When
going to be
people
awesome.
start uploading their custom levels and things start really getting trolly, that's when I'm going to have fun with it.
That's going to be fun. Anyway, all right, let's do the outro. Thank you, everybody, for watching. My name is Kyle the Irishman Morrow. On my right,
Alex Fat Man Gregory.
on my left,
James Papa Fuzzy Leach.
and together we are JAK, and we're so glad you guys were able to hang out with us this Friday. Again, go check out our individual Twitters. Please go check out our Patreon. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We have a Facebook, and he has an Instagram, which for some reason everybody seems to think matters. Anyway, we love you guys. We appreciate you guys. We will see you same time next week.
Have
Love
a good
you.
weekend.
Bye. We can't wait for the D&D session. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Tommy, I'll call you as soon as I get home, buddy. Peace.
Later.
Yeah, we're just getting started. I know that you want it.
I wonder if I should do the little camera thing here too.
Yeah, go ahead and do it.
Let's go. Nah, we ain't never gonna slow down. All the girls looking hot like a hoe down. Everybody going off in my hometown, ready for a showdown. Keep it on the low now. We about to pop off like a bottle. Everybody knows that we're going full throttle. Drinking alcohol, yeah, straight from the nozzle. End of the night, end up horizontal.
They know they want something more. They know they want something more. They've never heard us before. They've never heard us before. A sound that's hard to ignore. A sound that's hard to ignore. It's time to even the score. Everybody like we late. Everybody like we late. Rock and roll in the late. Rock and roll in the late. And hitting hella crazy. Hitting hella crazy. Everybody like we late. Everybody like we late. I know that you want it, you know that I got it. So let's get up on it, I'm ready to go. When the place is knocking, I don't plan on stopping. Baby, keep on rocking, put on a show.
Let's go. Yeah, we going off on a Tuesday. Gotta go all out to the new day. Turn it up so loud, what you say? Got the whole
Hand sanitizer.
Great party down south, get ready for a new stage.
It's starting to burn.
A sound that's hard to ignore. A sound that's hard to ignore. It's time to even the score. Everybody like the A, everybody like the A. Rock and roll and the lay.